Hi there, friends from Ellwood City and Blackhawk High School. Today we bring you the great matchup, the first matchup, number 1 of girls volleyball here in WPIL, and that is the Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Blackhawk Cougars. This is a non-section matchup as Ellwood City is going to be kicking off the season tonight. A lot of sports were in action today. We'll talk about that throughout the day and this match. Do note, right now at the moment, we are having internet issues with our hotspots, so give us some time here. Your screen may be a little bit of an issue at the moment, dropping frames here and there, but we're working on it. You always come prepared with 2 hotspots, and when both of them act up, you kind of run, you kind of scramble. So Dakota Marshall at the moment is repowering stuff. We'll see what we can do here. Hopefully that's does not last very long. It kind of actually happened at the football game, too. We had to switch over to a different hotspot. But nonetheless, we do have action here. We'll try our best. First up is the JV. Let's see what we can do here on the fly. Nothing that Ellwood City Sports can't do. And there we go. We should be better now. Switched over to Verizon hotspot. Thank you, Dakota.
I'm powering off first one so it doesn't try and switch it.
Yep. So while we have some time, again, my name is Brad Wenhorst, alongside Dakota Marshall for Ellwood City Sports. Thad Sturgeon will be joining us later on this evening in the varsity matchup. Those who are looking for that varsity matchup, that is a 7:30 start time. So JV first at 6, and then varsity at 7:30.
Looks like Ellwood has the serve first, Brad.
Yep. So officials approved of both lineups. We're ready to go.
That is number 13 serving for Ellwood.
Yep. So for the JV team, number 13, Dakota Hicks, freshman, 5'5", setter for the Wolverines. Wolverines head coach is Jenna Retrudy. The assistant coaches are Justin Bennett, who's on the sideline at the moment, Joe Retrudy, Julianne Kahn, Lexi Yoho, and Mia DeCaria. So the officials
still checking rosters here. On Blackhawk's side, I see number 6.
That is Bryn Highsong.
Number 7.
That's Kaylin Hartzell.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Ashley Merritt.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Amelia Buffalini.
Number 10, I think.
Do not have a 10. I have a 13.
Or maybe that's 18.
I see a 13 on the back line there. I think that's Ava Funkhauser.
18 is on the front line now.
Emelise Holden, and we're missing 1, I think.
It looks like she replaced Libera. So 3,
4,
6,
6. No,
8.
we're good. We got 6 on the court. We're ready to go. We'll go through the Ellwood JV starting lineups here after the first point. And we're underway from the big gym in Ellwood City. First play here. It's going to be
first point to the Wolverines.
Yep, it's going to be a double touch there. So the first point will go to Ellwood City. So on the court for the Wolverines is number 7, Elsie Sturgeon. Number 44, Genevessa Miller. She'll be the libero. That's why she's wearing the white jersey. Number 4, Emma Schlafly, also serving. And that
one's
is
just
out.
a little too far. So point for the Cougars.
Is number 13, Dakota Hicks. Number 10, Lena Lucarelli. And I believe, once I get the last one here, number 4, I already had 13, 20. Number 20, Ava Lucarelli.
Now serving for the Cougars, number 24, the libero.
And she will earn the point off of the arm of Sturgeon. So that'll make the score now in favor of the Cougars, 2-1. Libero is number 24, and that is Havana McGill.
Here comes her second serve.
Good play there.
Nice serve to Genevessa Miller.
Unfortunately,
ball falls in no man's land.
Yep.
Point, Cougars.
And it was a nice little set there by Genevessa, but unfortunately, nobody there to hit it back up and set it up. I shouldn't say set, a good dig.
And that one's a little too far for the Cougar libero, giving the Wolverines the point. Now 2-3 in favor of the Cougars.
Ellwood City in their home blue jerseys. Blackhawk in the green, white, and yellow Green Bay Packers style jerseys.
Now serving is number 10 for the Wolverines.
That is Lena Lucarelli. Good serve on the far side here. And once again, scramble. No one there for the Cougars.
So it makes it a tie game now, 3-3.
Serving once again is Lucarelli, number 10. Line drive serve, good serve just over the net. Front line, good tip up, but that's going to be 3 for Blackhawk. Point for the Wolverines. So a little bit of back and forth action here by both teams.
Their first official take the lead once again.
Yep, first official match of the year. Lucarelli, deep serve, back line. Good setup here for Blackhawk. They will get it over. Now the back line, Sturgeon. Little scramble here, hit up. Good play by the Wolverines, and it's down.
By number 20
that
for the
is
Wolverines.
Ava Lucarelli. She'll get the point.
Oh, we have 2 Lucarellis?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I'm glad you pointed out because you had to make me look, even though I've said both of them already.
Well, that's why I was asking.
Yeah. We'll call it the Lucarelli and Sturgeon show. How about that? Got 2 of those. Back over to the far side, Lucarelli. Unfortunately, this time underneath the net. Point will go to Blackhawk.
Wolverines still leading 5-4 as we have a rotation here. Number 1 coming in for the Cougars as number 3 goes and takes a seat.
That is Eva Paris coming in for Buffalini.
And she will serve.
Line drive serve, back row, off of number 4 there, Schlafly out of bounds. Good scramble, but nobody there. Point for the Cougars.
Makes it a tie game once again, 5-all.
Serve, back row, Miller. Up there for number 13, Hicks, and unfortunately she's not able to hit it back to in play, shall we say, and the point will go to the Blackhawk Cougars who take that lead 6-5. Serving again is Paris. Line drive, Miller up and over the net, back over to the Wolverine side. Set up by 13, Hicks. Good strike there by number 4, but unfortunately off of Schlafly right into the net. Point for the Cougars. So early action here. This non-section game. Into the net goes Paris. We'll be back to the Wolverines. Couple matches this week for the Wolverines today and Wednesday. We'll be back here live as they'll be taking on the Bridgers of Ambridge.
Now serving number 4 for the Wolverines.
And that is Schlafly. Back up for the front line for Blackhawk, and I think they're going to say double touch, I believe.
Yes, a double hit on the Cougars. So makes it a tie game once again, 7-all.
Complete change in momentum here. Football, a little bit slower paced game. This one, it's back and forth action.
Anytime we're in the gym here, it's
yeah, it's left, right,
it gets
left,
me
right.
working. So that one goes a little too far and point Cougars as we have a couple rotations here for them as number 19 will come in for number 6.
Savannah Krepp.
And number 11 comes in for number 9.
And that is Sadie Lindner.
And Sadie will be serving for the Cougars.
Back row, nice play there. Good hit there by number 4, Schlafly.
Up in the rafters, they got to play it, and they do.
Yep,
and
good hit there.
Get it over.
By Hicks over to the Blackhawk side. They're going to set up number 7, strike back to the front row. Good play there by Lockley. This time it drops off of arm of Ava Lucarelli. Point for the Cougars. But give credit to Ellwood City. Twice they had to get it over, and they did. Just could not get the point at the end.
Good little volley there we had going on.
Yeah, we like when they do a good rally. Back row once again, unfortunately off of Schlafly. She falls down.
Into the stands.
Yep, so it makes the score now 10-7. A little bit of a run here. I believe that's 4 points in a row indirectly for Blackhawk.
You are correct.
That may be the first time ever. Line drive to the back row. Schlafly again.
That
set
you're
up there.
Correct?
Yeah. Yes. Unfortunately, out of bounds, off of Miller. Another scramble. Point goes to the Cougars.
And we lost the scoreboard somehow in that.
Yep. But the nice thing is, we didn't.
11-7 now in favor of the Cougars as we try and fix the scoreboard in-house here.
So 11-7.
We're back.
We'll see how long this lasts. I said that out loud, but that's okay. Back row hit up by Schlafly. Set up there for number 13, Hicks. Good hit over by Ellwood City. Back to Blackhawk side. Set up front row. Up and over. Nice look. Just unfortunately out of bounds off of 13, Funkhauser.
Point Wolverines.
And we do match up 11-8.
Now serving is going to be number 20, Ava Lucarelli for the Wolverines.
Ava, sophomore, 5'5" for Ellwood City. Line drive, good serve, back row, set up by the Cougars. Up and over, little tap, nice play, but I think they're going to say net violation. So the point for the Wolverines.
Yes.
And there's a set area. It's hard to see maybe on the
Number 3,
screen.
I believe that net violation was on based on the close official here.
Yep, there's about a 2-foot radius on each side that you cannot hit the net. Cougars do get it over, back to the Ellwood City side. Schlafly up for Hicks. Back to Lucarelli, off the line drive. Oh my, Blackhawk does get it over. Set up for the Wolverines side. Up by Hicks, over to number 7, Sturgeon. Back row, oh!
And it's down.
Wow.
Point, Wolverines.
That may be our first da-da-da-da-da-da of the year. Nice strike there by Elsie Sturgeon. Back row, just tapped that line.
I need to get you sound effects so you have a button to hit for sound effects.
Something. I like it, though.
Here we go, served by Ava Lucarelli. High arc and serve right to the libero. Blackhawk gets it into the net, so point Wolverines.
And that was Savannah Krepp. Nice look, unfortunately, right into that front row net line. It's back to even.
Once again, tie game.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be the rest of the night, back and forth action. Lucarelli, line drive, back row, off of the libero.
Off the libero, that is a Wolverine point.
Yep.
Even though it went out of bounds because the libero hit it.
So Wolverines now on a run. 5 straight points as they were down 11-7. Lucarelli once again. This time a little bit shorter on the serve. Tipped over. Good contact by Blackhawk. Front row down by number 7, Kaylin Hartzell. And that'll give the point for the Cougars. A nice strike on that front line. The first time we probably saw that for Blackhawk tonight. We're going to see more of it, no doubt.
Now serving for the Cougars, number 7. And we had another rotation as the libero takes a seat and number 18 comes back into play.
Hartzell line drive, unfortunately off the net, so that'll go back to the Wolverines quickly. Another substitution just like that.
So now serving for the Wolverines is the libero, number 44, Genovesa Miller.
So Peyton Lockey out for the Wolverines. Coming in as 10, Lena Lucarelli. Miller with the line drive serve. Good serve, back row, set up by the Cougars. Up and over, good hit, but just out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it was in. Yep, touched that line. So that's a point for Blackhawk. It's tied 13-all.
That's got to be 5 or 6 times we've said it's tied, Brad.
Yep.
All right, another rotation here as number 3 comes in for the Cougars and number 1 takes a seat.
So Buffalini, Amelia Buffalini back in. Served there by
number
13 out of bounds. Point will go to the Wolverines. That was Ava Funkhauser.
Now serving for the Wolverines, number 7, Elsie Sturgeon.
Remember, folks, game goes to 25, win by 2.
I remember the win by 2. I didn't remember what in the 20s we played.
I hope I'm right because I forgot at first, too. Front line, it drops. It'll be a point for Ellwood City. Kind of no man land. That's that 2-foot radius on both sides. There's a line there. It's a little bit faded, but there's a 2-foot window where it's right against the net. Not going to lie, if you've ever played volleyball, it's hard to get right close and not touch it. Sturgeon with the serve. Good serve. It drops, goes through the rafters. That is a good hit. And unfortunately, it catches the Wolverines off guard. Point for Blackhawk.
We have 2 rotations here as number 6 comes in for number 19. And number 9 comes in for number 11. Number 6 will be serving for the Cougars. Nice serve right to Lucarelli, to Hicks.
Back and forth action. Tipped out of bounds there, but it'll be point for Blackhawk. A little bit of a nice rally there. They'll tie it back up, 15-all.
Number 6 serving once again for the Cougars.
Number 6 being Bryn Highsong. Back row, up by Sturgeon, up over to Hicks. Set up for Lucarelli. She shortchanges it, unfortunately, into the net. Point will go to Blackhawk. So back and forth action. Now Blackhawk leads. Highsong High serve, right to Miller. Hicks up for Lucarelli. She readjusts. She does get it over. Front row there, Blackhawk. Back to Lucarelli. Up for Hicks. Over the far side. Schlafly out of bounds. Point for Blackhawk.
As they take the lead once again. Oh, I guess they were already in the lead, excuse me.
Yep.
But continue their
17-15.
lead.
High Song once again. Good serve,
High
back row.
arcing serve from High Song.
Up the front row, Hicks set up for Lucarelli. Good hit contact by number 10, Lena Lucarelli. That'll stop the run here. Wolverines get the point, down by 1.
Now serving for the Wolverines, number 13, Dakota Hicks.
Freshman setter for the Wolverines, 5'5". Contact there, unfortunately, right into the net. Point for the Cougars, 18-16.
Now the libero will be serving for the Cougars.
Libero for Blackhawk is Havana McGill. McGill's line drive, good contact there. Set up for Hicks. Once again, Lucarelli will tap it over. Back to Blackhawk side. It drops off of the hands of number 13, Ava Funkhauser. Point for the Wolverines.
I was just waiting for something because Blackhawk had a substitution, but they didn't check in with the official, and both officials were looking at him.
So now serving for the Wolverines, number 10, Lena Lucarelli. Line drive, back row. Ooh, that's just out. Real close, but it was out. Point for Blackhawk. Couple rotations. Miller, the libero for Ellwood City, back in. Number 1, Ava Paris comes in for Blackhawk.
And she will be serving.
Good serve. Miller sets it up for the Wolverines. Hicks tapped up, and well, that does get over. Set up for the Cougars. Tapped over, unfortunately, into the net by number 9, Ashley Merritt. Point for the Wolverines.
They're just trying to prove you wrong, Brad.
Yep, and that was number 8, Peyton Lockie, freshman. Decent amount of freshmen playing for the Wolverines.
Now serving is number 4 for the Wolverines.
Good serve there by Schlafly. Set up by the Cougars, libero. McGill, back row, Miller. Hicks set up for Miller. She'll hit it up and over. Ooh, I like that contact. It's good. Location just a little bit long.
Couple more rotations here as number 28 comes in for the Wolverines.
First time we've seen her, number 28, Nina Freniti, freshman, 5'6" for the Wolverines.
Number 19 comes in for the Cougars, as well as number 11.
So Sadie Lindner and Savannah Kripp come in. I have a feeling Sadie's going to be serving. Yes, she is.
She's number 11, yes.
Yep.
Here's serve.
Good serve to Miller. Sets up in that front row. Hicks will walk all the way over. Tapped over by Sturgeon. Back to the Cougar side this time. Set up back row. Gonna get it over is number 1, Paris. Unfortunately, she does not. And we stay within that 2-point range. It's now 20-19, down to 1.
Rotation here as number 23 comes in for the Wolverines.
First time we've said her name, Peyton Hamilton, a sophomore, 5'9", one of the taller JV individuals for the Wolverines.
And number 20, Ava Lucarelli with the serve.
Good serve. Unfortunately, into the net, far side left. Point will go to Blackhawk, now 21-19.
Number 18 comes in for the libero on the Cougars.
Line drive serve. Miller, good dig over the net, but fortunately Hicks went up for it, got over top of her, and dropped. I think that was number 13, Funkhauser, who did get that up and over.
I
Point
believe
for the
you
Cougars.
are correct. We have a timeout for the Wolverines.
Okay, we'll take a timeout with them. 22-19 in favor of the Cougars. All right, folks, quickly back. That 10 seconds off the clock there from the timeout. In favor of the Blackhawk Cougars, 22-19 coming back in. We're ready to go.
Wolverines with 1 timeout remaining.
Yep. Serving is 7, Kaylin Hartzell. Good line drive serve. My goodness. Talk about a rocket right out of timeout. Yeah. I think that caught everybody off guard, including myself. 23-19, Blackhawk. Expect a line drive again. Nice contact. Set up this time. Tapped over by Sturgeon. Then we do get it over, and that is Ferniti. Set up for the Cougars. Ferniti, my apologies. Yep. Back over to the Wolverines. Set up by Hicks. Up and over to Sturgeon. Line drive to the opposite side. Blackhawk does set it up. Hit up and over. Back to Miller in the back row. Set up by number 20 there, Lucrelli. Over to Sturgeon, back row. I think they're going to say net violation.
Net violation on the Cougar side, so point Wolverines.
Okay. What's crazy is when it goes back and forth, you kind of miss seeing what's happening right at the net.
Now serving for the Wolverines, the libero, number 44, Genovesa Miller.
And they need all the points they can get. Remember, points go to 25, win by 2. Line drive by Miller. Back to the libero, McGill. Set up to that front row. Hit over, but a little bit out of bounds there. Good contact. Swinging for the fences just a little bit. Was crap. She'll have to fix that up a little bit. Point for the Wolverines. And there is one of those points. Miller going for another one here. Up and over, just out of bounds. It kind of slipped off her hand when she served. You could kind of see it. We have our first set point of the game, 24-21, Blackhawk.
Another rotation here as number 3 comes in for number 1 for the Cougars.
So Buffalini comes in as number 13, Ava Funkhauser, is serving for Blackhawk.
There's the serve.
Good serve, back row. I don't think she touched it. It's out of bounds, so point for the Wolverines.
She was real close to touching it, but she did not.
Smart move by number 20, Ava Lucrelli, the sophomore, did not touch that ball.
Another rotation as number 4 comes in for number 28 for the Wolverines.
So Emma Schlafly is back in. Served there by Sturgeon. Set up by Blackhawk. McGill gets it up and over. Hit there by Lucrelli. Nice play by Miller, but unfortunately, with no avail, nobody's there, out of bounds. Point will go to Blackhawk.
And they'll take set number 1.
Yep, they'll take the set 25-22 over Ellwood City. They'll take the 1-0 lead. We'll take a timeout here from Ellwood City Big Jim, and we will set up for the second set. 1-0 Blackhawk. All right, folks, welcome back to the Big Gym. First set goes to the Blackhawk Cougars. They're up 1-0 on your screen. That outside number is the number of sets. Inside is the number of points. A little apology here. Number 4 is Emma Schlafly. My apologies. Thank you to one of our great and amazing coaches, head coach for the basketball team, girls basketball, Dino Noble, corrected me. We always take criticism. We always take pronunciation corrections because we want to be perfectly correct every time. If you don't believe that, ask Thad. Remind me not to ask Thad during the broadcast.
Our luck, he's probably listening.
He's probably listening on driving here. So first set was back and forth action, Dakota. In the end there, when we hit about that 20-point mark, it kind of favored Blackhawk. You could kind of tell they kind of subbed in a couple of their veterans, per se. A couple of juniors came in and kind of finishing off. Good contact by 7, Kaylin Hartzell, and I believe 13, Ava Funkhauser. Good contact, and all of a sudden, Dakota, it seemed like they kind of pulled away at the end there.
All right. I'm waiting to see who gets the ball first.
Yeah, and I'm waiting to see what's up with officials. They
There we go.
kind of have to check every single number, every location, every rotation, because if it's out of order, they could, if they wanted to, award points to the opposing team if the rosters and rotation is not correct.
So first serve for the second set is Blackhawk, the libero, and it goes right into the net. First point goes to the Wolverines.
Okay, good start for the Wolverines. Don't have to move, and you get a point. So good start for Ellwood City. Number 13, Dakota Hicks. We said that name a decent amount of time. The freshman playing that front line, but we'll get the serve here. Back row, good serve to the libero Miguel, and it goes into the bench for Blackhawk. Wolverines, first time I think tonight, up by 2 points.
No, they started
They
strong,
did?
I think,
What was it?
in the first set.
Was it 4? I think. No, I think it was 2 at one point. It's gone so fast. Don't even remember. Good serve there by Hicks. Front line for Blackhawk. Set up good. Strike there by number, is it 13 or 9? Either it was Funkhauser or Merritt, whoever it was.
Well, they're both there, so.
I know. It's just, I'm trying to figure out which one it was. Let's see here if I get a replay.
Number 14 now coming in for the Cougars.
Good strike by that front line for Blackhawk as they'll get the points 2-1 now in favor of Ellwood City. Sturgeon up for Hicks. She'll tap it up and over. Back middle row here for Blackhawk. Tapped over by 7 there. Hartzell, front row, Ellwood City. Back row just misses that line, and all of a sudden it's 2 points in a row for the Cougars, even at 2.
So number 14 with the serve once again for the Cougars.
Number 14 being Addison Durst. That's the first time we've said her name. Good hit. Set up there by Miller. Hit over by Luke Rayleigh. Unfortunately, down into the net, just a little bit off guard location-wise, and that'll be a point for Blackhawk. Once again, Durst serving for the Cougars. Line drive just over the net. In play for Sturgeon. Up for Miller. She's going to have to hit it over. Fortunately, tapped right down, but I think it hit the net instead. Oh, they're going to say carry.
Yep, carry. So a point for the Cougars as they now lead 4-2.
So that actually was a good play there. I think the front line for Blackhawk hit it, and then it was a carry after that. Durst once again up by Sturgeon. Hicks sets up Sturgeon. She'll just roll it up and over. Front row now for Blackhawk. Up, tapped up and over by number 3, Amelia Buffalini. And don't want to say it, but look out. Blackhawk starting to get hot. 5-2. So 5-2 now. Durst serving for the Cougars. Back row Miller sets it up. Up for Hicks. Up for Luke Rayleigh. Good contact. Good play by McGill. Back row. Set up once again. Tipped over by number 7, Hartzell. Ellwood City's turn this time. Miller into the net, unfortunately, and 6 straight points.
And Brad,
for the Cougars.
If I remember correctly, for JV, it is best of 3 sets, correct?
Correct, yep.
So if Cougars win, this is the end of the JV matchup.
Hicks up. Nice play there by Hicks. Set up by the Wolverines over to the Blackhawk side. Back over to Sturgeon. Up for Hicks once again. She got up off the floor, tipped over, and unfortunately out of bounds, but a nice play by the Wolverines. All for naught as Lucarelli unfortunately hits it out of bounds, and it's now 7-2 Blackhawk.
Durst with the serve once again.
7 straight points by Durst. Sturgeon up for Hicks. Sets up Sturgeon, rotates it up and over that line, hits a little bit of that front line and drops. So the Wolverines kind of stop the bleeding for a little bit, and it's now 7-3. Checking in is Peyton Lockey for the Wolverines, number 8, freshman.
Number 10, Lucarelli, Lena Lucarelli,
Yep.
I believe you said. With
Line
the
drive serve. McGill sets up that front row. Once again, just punched over by number 3, Buffalini. Hicks up for Lucarelli, far side, back at her. Nice play by that front line for the Cougars.
Met at the net, point Cougars.
Yep. Number 6, High Song, and number 9, Merritt with those, I don't want to say combined blocks, but one of them hit it back at Lucarelli and it dropped. 8-3.
Now in for the Cougars, number 20 and number 11, as number 11 goes to serve.
So Sadie Lidner, we've called her name in the serve. 20 is Sarah Darno. Unfortunately, it goes off the hands of number 4, Emma Schlafly, out of bounds, and that makes the score now 9-3. That is a 9-1 run so far for Blackhawk. It's an easy run because it's below 10 points. I can do that quick math. Sturgeon up for Hicks. Back row tipped over once again by Schlafly. Front row now Blackhawk off the nets, and it caught them a little bit off guard. It'll help out for the Wolverines, down 9-4.
Now serving is Schlafly.
Schlafly. Oh my goodness, we're going to be butchering this. Schlafly. Yep, there's an L beforehand. We'll get it right by match 22. Schlafly serving. Fortunately, hits off the net. Point for the Cougars. They'll be the first ones to hit double digits, 10-4. Dakota, you may have to take over the counting now because we hit 10 points.
Number 23 now comes in for the libero for the Cougars. And
Serving.
number 7 with the serve.
Yep, it's Kaylin Hartzell. Line drive almost hits our official here on the left side.
Out of bounds, so point Wolverines now 5-10. As number 20, Ava Lucarelli with the serve.
So here's a serve by Ava. Line drive, good serve, it drops, and that is an ace. All right. So that's a point for the Wolverines, 10-6.
Hey, you and I both remember turns. We both said it at the same time. All right, here's another serve by Ava Lucarelli.
Line drive, this time unfortunately just out of bounds. Back to the Cougars, 11-6.
Rotation here as number 13 comes in for the Cougars.
So Funkhauser comes in for 14, Durst. Durst went on that run there. She had 8 straight points on the serve. Back row, ooh, that is in. It drops. Point for the Cougars. And unfortunately, that's just miscommunication.
Barely inside with that one.
Yeah, Ellwood did call it out, but they thought it was going to be out of bounds. So they communicated, just unfortunately wrong. That's like me every single day. I communicate wrong.
Here's the serve.
Up by Miller. Front row, Hicks set it up for Sturgeon. She'll swing off that front row. It drops. So good hit and contact by Elsie Sturgeon. Point for the Wolverines, 12-7.
Genevieve Miller now with the serve for the Wolverines as number 10, Lena Nasera comes in for number 8.
Nope, 10 is Lena Lucarelli.
Yep.
Yep, you're good.
Lena,
10 and 20.
Wrong last name.
McGill, live drive off
into
of
the net. Point Wolverines as it's now 8 serving 12.
The nice thing is one's 10, one is 20. So if you double 10, I think that's 20. So we're okay on that end. Miller with the serve. Back row, McGill up for no man's land, but good
It's
play
off
there.
the rafters, and they do not play it, so point Wolverines.
Yep. Nice play nice attempt by number 11, Sadie Lindner, off of the netting. Or the fence poster for baseball. We'll talk about that one later on in the varsity matchup. Good serve by Miller. McGill gets it up and over.
Good
Hicks.
dig by McGill.
Yep, Lindner back to McGill. A little punch over there by 13, Funkhauser. Back to Lucarelli. She sets it up. Line drive, good contact. Nice play there by Buffalini. McGill up and over. Punches by Hicks and Lucarelli to no avail. Point for Blackhawk.
As we have some rotations here, number 6 coming in and number 9.
So Bryn Highsong and Ashley Merritt.
High Song will be serving.
Couple good rallies here, but so far it's been all Blackhawk in those rallies.
Good dig by Genevieve Miller.
Miller with the
Gets it
contact.
over.
Right back to Miller. She'll set it up this time for Hicks at the front line. Unfortunately, just a little too close point for Blackhawk.
Double tap for the Wolverines. So, point for the Cougars. 14-9. High song with the serve.
Yep, back row there, up by number
Into the
28,
rafters.
Franiti. Miller does get it up and over. McGill front line there, high song up for number 13. Good strike there, Funkhauser. It drops off the back row. Point for Blackhawk.
Now 15-9.
And I think we're going to get a timeout out
by
with City.
the Wolverines.
Yep, we'll take a timeout with them. 15-9, second set. Blackhawk in the lead. All right, folks, welcome back here to the Big Gym in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. This non-section matchup on a beautiful 86-degree Monday. Good contact there by Blackhawk, number 6, High Song, set up for the Wolverines. Miller, line drive off that front row. Hicks does get it up and over. Blackhawk's turn. Up through the rafters, up and over. Good contact off that front wall. Number 13, Ava Funkhauser. So that'll make the score now 16-9. In favor of Blackhawk.
High song with the serve once again for the Cougars.
Line drive, back row here. Back over to Blackhawk, quickly tapped down by number 23, Michaela Wilmette. First time we called her name, easy point for the Cougars, and they're starting to walk away with this one.
When did she come in? I don't seeing
know.
that
She had to be coming in from the timeout, I guess. High Song serving for Blackhawk. Line drive this time in the net, so at least that will be a serve opportunity for the Wolverines.
As number 7, Elsie Sturgeon takes the serve.
Rotation number 4, and that is Emma Schleifle. She'll come in for number 28, Nina Franiti. Sturgeon, line drive, back row, set up by the Cougars. High Song up and over to number 9. Unfortunately, out of bounds there by Merritt. Point for the Wolverines.
Sturgeon gets another chance to serve here.
Down 6 here are the Wolverines. Here comes the serve. Back row once again there to number 3, Buffalini. Front row, hit over by Wilmette. Miller up for Hicks. She'll set it up for Schleifle. Good contact by Schleifle this time. High Song up and over. Set up by Lucrelli. Hicks. Back to Sturgeon. She'll tap it up and over. Good line drive. Just drops in. That front spin off of the ball. Point for the Wolverines.
Now 12 serving 17. Still in favor of Blackhawk Cougars.
Good serve once again. Front row. Unfortunately, you have to be about 7 foot to reach that one. Just over number 10, Lucrelli. Point for Blackhawk. That came back quick. I think if that was you, me, and Thad, the result would have been the same. Somebody would have been going. We probably would have hit each other. We've been knocked out.
Now serving the libero, McGill.
Back row, Miller. Back up and over to Blackhawk side. A little scramble here. They do get it over. Good contact. Good play by Sturgeon off the arm. McGill up for number 13 into the net. Funkhauser, point for the Wolverines. Give credit to Elsie Sturgeon. Just putting her arm out, knocking it back over. Good contact.
Now serving for the Wolverines, number 13, Dakota Hicks.
Down by 5 are the Wolverines. Hicks serving. Line drive, back row, good contact. Front row now for the Cougars. Punched up and over, but not into the net is Kaylin Hartzell. Caught her off guard. Wolverines battling back just a little bit here. 18-14. Once again, by Hicks will be the serve. Does make it over, but unfortunately out of bounds. So the point will go to the Cougars, up by 5.
Rotation here as number 14 comes in for number 13, 18, what is that?
13. That is Funkhauser going out. Addison Durst once again. She had that 8-point rally there serving. Sturgeon, Hicks, back to Sturgeon, a little bit farther back. She'll will get it over. Highsong set up for number 7 there, and it drops from Hartzell. That Highsong, Hartzell, and Merritt connection working for Blackhawk. It's 20-14.
Hit off of Elsie's leg and came over to the side instead of going to the Cougars.
So Durst, like I said, in that first set had 8 straight points. Sorry, this set actually.
Yeah, this set.
Set up there by the Wolverines. Lucarelli, it goes out of bounds. Point for 14 Durst, and they are just walking away with this one, folks.
Rotation here as number 6 comes in for number 20 for the Wolverines.
That is Kyra Condell for the Wolverines. Back row, Sturgeon. Up by the Wolverines. Unfortunately, shortchanged there by Lucarelli. Point for the Cougars.
Now 22-14.
Cougars just 3 points away from ending
Match point.
this match. Durst, line drive, but out of bounds.
No,
they're going to say it was in. Yep, it was in.
in.
So the point will go to the Cougars, 23-14.
Durst with another serve here for the Cougars.
Up and over, backspin there, set up by Sturgeon. Hicks up to Lucarelli. She'll tap it up and over. Good set by the Cougars. Unfortunately, it drops in between. Point goes to Wolverines, but the Cougars are just 2 points away. Coming in for the Wolverines will be number 23, Peyton Hamilton, sophomore for the Wolverines.
Number 10, Lena Lucarelli now with the serve.
Line drive into the net. Unfortunately, point will go to Blackhawk, and now officially
sets up set and match point for the Cougars.
Yep, 24-15.
As we have some rotation on the Cougar side here as number 11 comes in and number 20.
So Lindner and Darno, we've seen this combination.
With the serve.
Here we go, serving for the match. Line drive, Miller out of play, and that will be a point for the Cougars. They'll take the second set, 25-15. So they'll take the JV matchup 2-0. Good battle there for the Wolverines early, but unfortunately the Cougars in the end in both sets pulled away with about 6 or 7 straight points, setting them up with the victory 2-0. So folks, it is 6:50. We'll take a timeout here. We'll come back in. Varsity matchup is set for 7:30, so we'll take a little bit of a break. The ads will roll through. Maybe this is a good time to go get a drink or maybe get some dinner, sit down, relax a little bit. We'll talk
golf.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Golf. I thought you were pointing past. Yeah, we will talk about golf somewhere in between there. Maybe we'll come back. If not, we'll talk about golf at the varsity level during a timeout. So we'll take a timeout. JV matchup won by Blackhawk. Stay tuned. 7:30 varsity matchup, Ellwood City versus Blackhawk.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym for our first volleyball game, girls volleyball game of this 2023 year, as the Ellwood City Lady Wolverines will be taking on the Blackhawk Cougars. Beautiful night outside, but if you're close by, want to see a good volleyball game, non-section game tonight, as the Blackhawk Cougars come in and to take on the Ellwood City Wolverines. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and Dakota Marshall running camera here tonight. If you just have been tuned in for a while, you get to see the JV game. And we're just a few seconds away here from the start of the varsity game, as there's the final buzzer. All teams have got their warm-ups in, and we'll have the introductions along with the Star Spangled Banner here forthcoming.
I tell you what, Thad, it's scorcher out there today. Whew, we hit that 80 mark. Kind of glad that we're indoors. It feels a little bit cold, actually. Not cold. I shouldn't say cold.
No,
Cold's
it's
not
not
the word.
cold. It's
but
comfortable.
It's comfortable.
It's comfortable. So now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. And there you have it, folks, our national anthem. And we'll just be getting the Gary Rosansky, the public address announcer, will be announcing our starting lineups. So, Brad, you want to go ahead with Blackhawk?
Yep. So our starters for the Blackhawk Cougars. First off is number 12, a junior, Adeline Chevalier. Another junior, number 8, Harley Frederick. Another junior, number 4, Addie Marazzi. Junior number 17, Carly Matshirts. Number 16, junior Alexis Marcon. Number 21, Zoe Lindner. Senior number 22, Emma McGee. Number 10, senior Layla Funkhauser. And number 2, the libero, Taylor Krebs. Number 5, Megan Darno. And the head coach for the Blackhawk Cougars is Dan Muir, and the assistant coach is Kyle Braddock.
Now for the Ellwood City Wolverines, their starting lineup for the volleyball team. First up, we have junior 5'8", Chloe Bunger. Next, we have number 21, the middle blocker, 5'10", junior Delaney Sturgeon. Next, we have a junior outside hitter, 5'8", Emma Figurel. Next, we have number 2, junior setter, 5'7", Caitlin Kreitzer. Number 5, the senior setter, standing at 5'6", Lena Nacera. Then this other senior on the team, outside hitter, standing at 5'5", Kira Rosansky. And our final senior, number 12, outside hitter, standing at 6 foot tall, Miss Claire Noble. Also, we have senior as the libero, standing at 5'5", Ellie Calantis. So, Brad, the Wolverines, we got 4 or 5 seniors on the team, being head coached by Jenna Ricciuti and assistant coach Justin Bennett, Joe Ricciuti, Julianne Kahn, Lexi Yoho, and Mia DeCaria. It's good to see Mia back here in the gym, graduate here from a couple years ago.
Yep, and for those who caught the JV matchup at 6 o'clock, Blackhawk Cougars won that 2-0 with a 25-22 and 25-15 straight sets. Again, folks, for those who have been away for a couple months, 3 months for that, each set goes to points of 25, win by 2. Until you do, we continue on. Best of 5 sets.
So tonight we have a non-section matchup. Blackhawk sitting there in 4A.
I believe so, yep.
And our Ellwood City sitting there in 3A.
Yep. 2A.
2A,
My
I'm sorry.
apologies.
Yep, 2A.
So there's those standings there. 2A1 MAC conference there. Beaver Bobcats, Beaver Falls, Ellwood City, Laurel, Mohawk, Neshannock, Riverside, Shenango. A section last year that was just jam-packed.
Loaded. I think you're going to see it that way again this year. Them teams you just saw on the screen, we will be playing them twice, home and away series. Blackhawk Cougars will only see them one time here, being a non-section game.
And again, don't want to jump the gun, but the next non-section game will be Wednesday. We'll be back here live for that, and that'll be the Bridgers of Ambridge coming up to Ellwood City.
So
officials are getting the numbers, the rotations. Everybody's getting checked because, again, if your number and rotation is out of order or substitutions-wise on offense, defense, you can and will lose a point. Don't do it.
Correct. So starting up front for the Wolverines is Claire Noble, along with Chloe Bunger and Caitlin Kreitzer, who is also our kicker for the football team. And first up,
served by Figueroa.
Oh, and I think we got into the net, so that's going to be a point for the Wolverines. Yes, serving. We'll get back into the motion of things going on here.
It's not like football where it's slow. This is
right,
bing,
a
bing,
lot
bing.
of moving there. Emma Figueroa. Oh, and it goes out of bounds. Point for Blackhawk, now 1-1. Quick rotation here.
Number 12 coming in for the Cougars.
And that is Adeline Chevalier.
And number 17 serving.
Carly Maschertz. Line drive serve. Hit up by Noble.
Yep.
Drops
to the ground.
One of the things that we did see in that warm-up there, Thad, was Blackhawk has some length and they've got some strikers.
Yes, they do. It didn't take long to see it. It was hit by Figueroa, and Kreitzer gets it back into play. Wisely hit over by Figueroa. Back over to Blackhawk.
Up and over.
Oh, just dumped it. Smart play there by number 8, Arlie Fredenick.
Yep. So Cougars get the points. Now 3-1 early first set here. Once again, Maschertz back row.
Out to the libero, and Claire Noble now gets it, and a nice block, pulls it off. Nice play there, but she went underneath the net. Oh, love the aggressiveness of Calantis to get underneath there, but broke the plane, and the official saw it.
So a couple points here in a row by Maschertz serving for the Cougars.
There, puts that up now for Noble and strikes it down. That is inbounds. Going to be a kill there for Claire Noble. Now 2 serving 4. Subbing in now is senior Kira Rosansky, and sitting out for a little bit is Lena Nacera. There's Kreitzer with the serve.
Cougars with it here. Front row, up and over.
Oh,
strike.
Wow.
By, I believe that was number 5. You talked about it, Thad.
Yep.
Megan Darno.
We saw her in the beginning, warming up. And
good strike.
And she'll be serving now.
Yep, so Darno serving. Hey, you get the point, you serve. Line drive.
So taken there by Calantis over to Kreitzer. Now Calantis just dumps it over wisely. Going to get in our set here, and here it comes.
Good
a
strike.
nice block. And
it's a block, but I believe it went out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yep. So smart move there by, I believe that was number
Figueroa.
6.
Figueroa was the block.
Yep. No, sorry, 8. Frederick on that hit.
There's Figueroa with it. Kreitzer tries and just not set a little too close to the wall there. Falls to the ground, and a wisely timed timeout taken here by Coach Ricciuti.
Okay, folks, once again, once we take this time out here, you can check out all of our scores or stats, results, standings, the whole works. We are doing the blog page once again, so you can get informed on all the write-ups. And I had a pretty darn good, lengthy football write-up if you want to go read it.
It was very well written, by the way.
It was long, but it was good. I always like doing the lengthy write-ups there for football.
Well, when you have a game like that.
Yes.
What a weekend for some great football.
Amazing.
Opening weekend in some of our conference games, our teams were playing. The Union Mohawk game, we were watching that.
We were talking about that Saturday night.
Our friends at
Lawrence
Sportsnet
Yep.
broadcast that, and that was a kind of a shootout down to the final minutes, final seconds.
And we talked about it in that first half. Jay Rona and Thompson, my goodness, they were combined for like 5 passing touchdowns,
it was,
500 yards.
They
insane.
Showed what they can do. And
we play both of them.
We play Union here this Friday night. Yep. That you'll be able to. If you can't make it to the stadium, we will have that broadcast live. So back is Darno serving.
Line drive served by Darno.
Calantis takes it over to Kreitzer. Now figure out. Wolverines just not able to get the sets that they want to.
Yep. Back over
to
Cougars.
And that's going to be out. So
good try by number 12, Chevalier, but a little bit too far.
So now checking in is Delaney Sturgeon for Calantis. Bunger, pretty good server last year as a sophomore. Gets it up there and puts it up and over. Gets it up there. Figuerell gets it up to Kreitzer and over to Noble. Tries going cross court. Oh. How's that not a carry?
We'll take it. Line drive straight down there from that front line for the Wolverines.
I'm calling it a carry. It's my daughter.
We'll take it. That's why I'm saying we'll take it. I don't care what you say.
4 serving 7 now. Bunger high gets it out there, puts it up, and Delaney does it again. So,
I think that was better.
Yeah, that was better. So 2 kills here in the early goings here. Wolverines fighting back here. They were down 3-7, I believe, at one point.
Yep.
And Chloe Bunger, we saw her as a sophomore, pretty good on the serving, and that jinxed it. Out of bounds it goes. Point for Blackhawk.
Glad it was you, not me. I will do it eventually at some point. We all do.
So Bunger checks out as
serving
Calantis. LA Calantis comes in. She hits that up there, puts it up, and there's the Noble, and big time hit off the roof it goes. And so, folks, the ceiling is in play.
Yep.
If you're new to watching here at the gym, and on the visiting side, there is the batting cages up there. Oh, and a nice serve. That's called an ace by Miss Claire Noble. Trying to go to the back row. And Wolverines calling back in here, 7-8. We're down by 4, now just down by 1.
Yep, and in that rafter concept, it hits off the rafter. It's still in play as long as it stays on your side. If it goes the other side, it's a point for the opposing team. And there's a reason why we're on the home side.
Yep, nice. Boy, Claire's early going here. Service really improved. Dumps it up there, a nice save there. Kicks up by Kreitzer, and Calantis, Rosansky tries to get it over, and just a little bit out of sorts from the set. So check it in now.
It's number 22, Emma McGee for the Cougars, and she will be serving, coming in for 12, Chevalier.
So serve, driving serve, Kreitzer now hits it back over to Noble. Oh, no communication issue there as they both were trying to go for the ball.
We saw Emma McGee. She was the libero in the JV game.
Good serve. Nice save. Oh, so hard to try there. Good heads-up play by Kreitzer, but just did not have enough room to get it over the net.
I like what Coach Retrudi's saying. Just take a breath, relax.
This serve's not easy to hit.
No.
Nice save by Delaney Sturgeon there.
She went to the carry.
Yep, a carry.
Now you can be critical.
Yeah. So.
It's tough being on that front line, not trying to carry something up and over.
Well, especially when it's not quite where you want it to be. All right, so up to Delaney Sturgeon. Down it goes.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice play there.
And that's what we've not seen here in the first little bit, is maybe letting that front line get involved to do the hits that they want to do.
Right.
So checking back in now is senior Lena Nacera And sitting for a little bit is Rosansky. Selena, she's been starting here, I think a sophomore, junior, and finds herself in the varsity level.
Good setup here for the Cougars. Front line, tapped over. Nice shot by number 10.
That was a nice shot. Good ball placement there.
Yep, Layla Funkhauser gives the 5-point lead for the Cougars.
At 5, check back in.
Yep, 5 checked in, Megan Darno, and serving is number 4, Addie Marazzi. And I think we're going to have a time. No, never mind. Oh, boy, what's going on? Oh, boy. This could be confusion. This could be a toss-up. Is that a toss-up? No.
Yep, we get a point.
Yeah, there's your rotation issue.
Had a little hockey action going on there.
Yep.
Too many players on.
And I think the coach knew the rotation was wrong from offense to defense, and he was trying to call timeout. Well, it's already in play. That's a point.
Right. So Bunger checks in for Delaney Sturgeon. Here's Galantis with the serve. Yeah, her high jump serve. And that ball. Oh, woo! Nice.
My goodness.
Oh, that an ace.
Put that one in the book. Woo.
So Wolverines have yet to lead. Well, they had the only lead they had was 1-0. So Galantis. Nice high serve. Gets it up over there.
Set up for Darno, and she strikes it down.
And I think they've maybe practiced that a few times over the summer here. She's quite impressive.
Checking out was number 10 there, and that's Layla Funkhauser. I think coming in, unfortunately, I didn't get the number.
2.
Number 2, my apologies, Taylor Krebs, and that is the libero who is serving. I should probably know that.
So Claire Noble now talking to the one official.
I wonder maybe is it a bench thing? Not really sure what's going
pure
on.
Speculation on my part because I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. If we had Jeopardy theme, we'd be cueing it just now, but maybe we'll get some clarification here. We're going to see what's up.
Coming over to Officer Marabido now.
Yeah, we go to Officer Marabido. That's usually not good.
But they're smiling.
Yeah, they are smiling. So I'm wondering if they're saying something about. Now I'm really confused. I should not speculate. Oh, I think it was his flashlight. Because I saw his light came on. His flashlight came on, and it was facing.
Yeah, I don't think he knew it was on.
Right, I bet that's what it was. All right.
Okay.
Moving on.
Back to live action.
His light turned on. All right, here we go.
Hit there by Galantis, way up over to Bunger, and back over to
Cougar side. Good
nice
strike
dig there by Galantis.
Yep.
Puts it up. Claire gets it, and a nice dig on that side.
Back over to Cougar side. McGill back over to Ellwood.
Oh, nice dig again by Galantis. She's all over the place.
Good rally here by both teams.
Dumps it. Oh. Smart play by Darno.
Yep, number 5, Darno. She can strike it hard, but she also can play that little finesse over the net.
And you start getting pounded like that, you start going up to try to block it. And
you change it up.
There's Galantis now over to Elena Nasser and figure out.
Good play and dig there by 4, Marazzi.
Yep, goes back, and they're going to call.
Yep, the net play.
And number 3.
Oh, check that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep. We were in the net.
So once again,
16 to 10, Wolverines. Oh, and that'll be a point as it goes into the net.
It's now serving for the Wolverines will be number 3, Emma Figueroa, junior, 5'8". Down by 5.
Oh, a nice serve.
Strike.
Ace. No chance to return that.
Just found that little pocket between the two lines.
Yep, but look at the spin on the ball.
Yep. If you hit it, it's going to go down.
And did not get that one over the net.
Rotations once again, 12 for the Cougars. Adeline Chevalier back in for 22 McGee.
Number 17 with the serve.
And that is Matt Schertz. Line drive strike.
So hit there by Figueroa. And Claire Noble and puts it down, and that's going to be into this bench. Point for the Wolverines.
I think we're going to have a rotation here for the Wolverines now. Offensive defense.
Yep, so Lena Nacera checking out, and Rosansky checking back into the game. So Caitlin Kreitzer now with the serve. And that's deep serve, goes up into the rafters, but makes the clearance, and then, a nice save there, but out of bounds. Nice hustle by Kreitzer to try to stop the would-be hit by Darnell.
Number 5 with the serve now.
Yep, get the point, go up to the line and serve.
Oh,
good
Rosansky,
serve.
and out of bounds it goes. And it serves, hard hit ball. Another timeout here.
Yep.
As the score is 19-13.
All right, I think we'll take a timeout with them. Blackhawk up by 6.
Welcome back, folks. Blackhawk Cougars leading here 19-13 in the first set. And Calantis now over to Kreitzer and back to Figueroa. Gets it wisely over the net. And, hit it up there to set it up, but nobody home there. So a point for the Wolverines. So it looks like we have Delaney Sturgeon checking in for Calantis. So in serving is Chloe Bunger. Chloe with the serve. Gets it up there. Up and nice block. Delaney and Claire side by side. Gets the block. And they're both, I think they both know they did it because they were, one wasn't congratulating the other. They both were congratulating each other. So 15-19, 15 serving 19. There's a hit. Puts it up. And that time, nice hit by Rosansky. Sets it up over there, and there's Noble, and just dips it over. I think she wanted to go for the harder kill, but it wasn't there. Claire, a senior, and she played a lot of volleyball. And Chloe now, Bunger with the serve.
Lead down to
Dive
3.
serve. Puts it up there.
Scramble
got it
here.
over. Darnell, and puts it up, and Sturgeon gave valiant effort, but did not be able to get her to go. So checking back, Bunger checks out, and Calantis checks back in, our libero.
Now serving number 8 for the Cougars.
Delaney didn't want to do that. And there's an up, and nice save there. Kreitzer, can she save it? She does. Not giving up in a play, the Lady Wolverines. Up it goes again. Blocked there, and out of bounds. Had the right idea as Claire and Delaney both went up there to block, and it came down on their side of the wall. Give Rosansky credit for trying to make something out of nothing. 21-16, Delaney. Now,
Those are the mistakes and little communication errors you cannot have.
that you hope get better throughout the season.
Absolutely.
22-16. Gets it over the net. Kreitzer just dumps it. There we go. Sets it up for Delaney. Down it goes, and took it off the net, but it fell to the ground. That's a point. for the Wolverines. 17-22. Wolverines, not much room for error right now.
Yeah, they've just been hanging around that 5 to 4 point deficit, and it just hasn't been there just yet.
Every time they get to 2, it turns into 6, being down. There's Claire Noble. Big strike.
All right.
Ace. I think that's about her 3rd one tonight.
I believe so. Wolverines with a couple of those, 4 or 5 of them. A little bit of the pocket shots in between the 2 lines.
Well, I'm impressed with how hard that ball's getting hit. That's going to be jinx it again.
Too hard. Now it's my
hard.
jinx. 2
so
for 2.
23-18 checking in.
It's 22, Emma McGee. She'll be checking in, and she will be serving for the Cougars, who are just 2 points away from a set point. McGee.
So Zancy Kreitzer now back to Noble from the 2nd row and into the net. Did not get the reach that she was hoping for. Set point here now for the Cougars. There it is. Noble gets the hit and to Kalanis. Now Claire gets it over and sadly into the net. So that's the first set goes to Blackhawk, and they win that one 25-18.
Yep. So with that being said, we got a 3-minute timeout here. We'll come back to the big gym for the second set. Blackhawk up 1-0.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this second set of this non-section matchup between the Blackhawk Cougars and the Ellwood City Wolverines. Maybe some rotation changes here for the Wolverines in this second set. We have Delaney Sturgeon out there starting, Claire Noble, Lena Sarah, Caitlin Kreitzer, Emma Figuerel, and Chloe Bunger. So, and things look about the same on the side of Blackhawk.
Little side note here, kind of a couple Final scores coming in for the Wolverines. We haven't gotten tennis just yet, but we will get that and report to you. Golf finished today at Castle Hills in favor of Neshannock, 196 to 209. So Ellwood City, another good, strong round of golf. Just Neshannock is on a whole nother level. So they stay undefeated. Ellwood falls to 4-2, 3-2 in section play. And while I'm saying that, there are 3 golfers for Ellwood walking in on the court. So they're here supporting.
Nice to see them supporting.
Yep, the Lady Wolverines.
I see at least one football player. Gavin
Yeah.
Partridge is here watching.
Got a little bit of a mix in a student section for a non-section game, and no school yet.
Right.
So, it's great.
That'll be starting here on Tuesday of next week.
While some of us have already been at school for a week and a half. And if anybody wants to know, it's just because of Perry Elementary. That's all. They delayed that start just a little bit because.
No, they should start after Labor Day every year.
I agree with
I
agree with you on that.
All right, no.
Because here's the thing: it's 180 days no matter what.
Right. So
there you go.
Politics out of the way. Taylor Krebs serving, and there's Figueroa over to Nacera, up to Rosansky. She gets it over.
Good hit by McGee. Set up for that front row for Blackhawk. Good strike.
Oh, nice dig by Kalanis. Over to Kreitzer, and we got a carry.
Yep. And I think Nacera knew it, unfortunately.
So, but Wolverines, we got 4 seniors on the team.
Yep.
I'll get to that in a minute. And there's the serve. Into the net it goes. But Claire Noble, second team in whip section.
Yes.
Last year. And also Ellie Calandis was third team.
Yep.
Along with Delaney Sturgeon. So some experience coming back for the Wolverines.
Good tip over there by number 10, Layla Funkhauser. It falls. Point for the Cougars. And this set is kind of starting like the first one.
Yes.
1 point for Ellwood, then Blackhawk kind of getting some points here. Number 10, Funkhauser serving.
There's back and way back from the back row. She gets it over. Nice play by Figueroa. There's a hit. Nice dig by Figueroa. Over to Nacera. She gets it over the net. Puts it up and tried to block and unable to. That girl's lethal. I'm telling you what.
Yes.
They say, is she a junior or senior? I want to think she was a junior, but I'm not
I want to say you
sure.
are correct, but we'll have to look at the list. We do have a makeshift roster, but if we find out, I'll let you know.
Figueroa puts it up. Now Darno again. She does it again.
Good strike. This time,
that was number 8.
Harley Frederick. So the Frederick and Darno show. That sounds like a Abbott and Costello show, maybe, possibly. Difference is they're scoring points.
Nothing funny about this.
No, absolutely not.
Just playing volleyball.
Served by Blackhawk once again. This time
and that ball
far.
does go out of bounds, so point for the Wolverines.
Yep.
And now serving will be Caitlin Kreitzer.
Couple rotations, offense, defense. Coming in is 11, Rosansky for Nacera.
Kreitzer now. Oh, just dumps it over. Caught the Wolverines sleeping.
Yep, number 17, Carly, match shirts. Like you said, Thad, catched a couple people sleeping on that
I tell you, I'm kind of impressed here. I know we're just one set into the season. Blackhawk plays pretty smart.
Yes.
You know, they kind of know where they want to put the ball and when to put it there. As a serve, Calantis gets it. Over to Kreitzer, over to Noble, and there's the kill you're looking for from our senior Claire Noble. Makes the score 3-5, 3 serving 5.
And the last play, number 16 checked in for the Cougars as well.
Yep, Alexis Marcan.
And Delaney Sturgeon in for the Wolverines as Ellie Calantis will take a seat. Chloe Bunger, that high serve that she does so well, puts it up. Down, oh, nice dig by Kreitzer. Noble now just wisely just hits it over. Here it comes, up it goes, and over top, Figueroa to Kreitzer. Oh, nice play by Figueroa, and she kept it out of bounds.
I kind of like that maybe it's a strategy where nobody's really going for it and a little bit of run-up, but you can tell that was not made to happen. That was communication error once again.
Yes, it was. So Chloe Bunger comes out, and Ellie Calantis comes back in.
Serving is Darno. Line drive.
Oh, that's an ace for Darno. Now Blackhawk up 7-3.
You watch that one just line drive, and it just drops. There it is again.
Calantis Over to figure out. Now Rosansky able to get it over the net. Puts it up and nice block there. Oh, and a good hustle. Delaney went up for the block. And then I believe it was Calantis tried to clean it up. Nice dig there by Calantis over to Kreitzer. Now Claire Noble just gets it over the net. And ill-advised hit there. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. Now Claire Noble serving. Nice serve, puts it up, and that ball's going to be hit, returned out of bounds. Now, I will tell you early going on here in this season, Claire Noble's serving has certainly improved from last year. Caught a little bit off guard, tries to get it over. There's a hit by Noble. Over to Kreitzer, hits it back to Claire, and that time off the fingertips, short of the wall, point for Blackhawk.
It's now serving for the Cougars will be number 8, Harley Frederick. Ready to go here. Line drive serve, back row to Claire. Scrambled, no one. Unfortunately, it falls. Point for the Cougars, who doubled up the Wolverines 10-5.
The Wolverines just have not been able to get a run, point-wise.
And when they do, it's quickly met by the Cougars.
Great serve. Now, it's by Noble. Over the net, up it goes, and Delaney went up for the block and went down the wall.
And that was number 4, Addie Marazzi, striking it down. 11-5 now. Once again, Frederick serving for Blackhawk.
So there's a hit by Elsie Sturgeon, who checked in and went into the net. So I missed her checking in, the junior Elsie. And a timeout needed and taken here. We're going to take a timeout too. Welcome back, folks. Blackhawk serving here, leading 12-5 in the second set. Blackhawk winning the first set, 25-18. Here comes the serve. High arching serve hit by Claire Noble. Ellie Calantis gets it, and Noble gets it over the net. And nice play by Claire from 3/4 of the way back. Gets it hit. So now Calantis will serve. And Bunger will check in for Delaney Sturgeon.
So Calantis serve here for the Wolverines. Line drive, back row here, set up by Blackhawk. There gets it up and over.
Net. Elsie Sturgeon to Kreitzer, and she puts it
inbounds.
Home court advantages sometimes.
I like the coach Miu. He just said, "Stay deep," because you could see they were cheating up and they got caught.
Yep. So Calantis now serving 7, serving 12.
Oh, rotation issue here. So point for the Cougars. We said it, don't do it, and it happened. So both teams already have a rotation issue. So that should be a point.
And if you want me to explain this rotation issue, no. Someone else has got to do that.
Maybe,
No?
maybe not.
Yeah, no, she's telling her now put
Yep,
the ball over
so
there.
13-7. Basically, it's that offense to defense sub out, sub in with the libero and a couple shifts. And the problem is if you don't do it correct. But you notice, if you saw during the timeout, both Bungar and Delaney got up, and one went in, one didn't go out. So a little bit, again, that mental error mistakes, got to catch them.
Right.
So McGee, number 22 in. Emma McGee will be serving, and I think we
The
now have a
official is
question.
now, questioning something.
Yeah, it should be 13-7, not 13-6. Or are they going to remove that point? I think Ellwood should be given the. Well, no. Don't tell me we go back before the substitution. Because that would be a point for the Cougars and a minus of a point.
A 2-point swing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, boy.
Man, that's good.
Speaking of 2 points, how about the 2-point conversions this past week? For both sides. Ellwood had a 2-point conversion, and they held off a 2-point conversion.
Yes, correct.
You get 2 points, I get 2 points.
There we go. So the official is conversing at the head scoring table.
With that being said, folks, our next broadcast will be tomorrow night on the debut of Ellwood City Soccer on the new field there. 6:30 kickoff start time, I guess. We'll figure out that match time there tomorrow night. We'll be streaming that one live from Helling Stadium. And then Wednesday back here for the girls' volleyball matchup against Ambridge. And Thursday's golf. And we've got girls' tennis on Wednesday as well. Jam-packed week. And then Friday, a big one. Non-section Union versus Ellwood City. The Sea of Blue series, shall we call it.
So
And
now
they're not high-fiving on purpose. That is them substituting in.
Substituting in. So Nacera comes in for Elsie Sturgeon.
So I think that was a +1, -1
They
scenario.
didn't take it off.
Yep.
So
All right. Off the rafters, Ellwood, Delaney.
Delaney.
Yep. And that drops. That's going to be a point for Ellwood City.
How did that not count as 4 hits, though?
I'm wondering, was it hit by the wall or was it the net that stopped it? I've got, unfortunately, official.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the player reached over and was able to hit
Maybe
it.
that was it.
Yep.
So Delaney checked back out. Galantis into the net it goes. So
Once again, 14-7 doubled up are the Cougars on Ellwood. Krebs serving.
Galantis with the hit to Clara Noble. And Bungart gets it wisely over the net. And he's set up here to the other side. Oh, what a play.
Darno.
Darno came right down, hit that ball right down the length of the net. Falls on the Wolverine side. Galantis now to Nacera. Puts it up for Figueroa. She gets it over. Nice dig there. Ozzy just hits it over. Galantis tries to get up to Kreitzer, and she dumps it over. Nice play by Kreitzer. So Figueroa now. Nice serve. Ace. She gets that ball hard and it drops quickly.
I believe only the second time in the set, back-to-back points for the Wolverines. They got to crawl back in this one, 15-9.
So Figueroa now with the serve.
Line drive serve.
Oh,
There you go.
found the weak spot in between the front, middle, and back row.
Back down to 5-point lead for the Cougars. Good stuff so far by Figueroa. She'll look to serve here again. There's the serve. High arcing serve. Does it drop? Nope.
Nope,
Just
out
missed.
of bounds.
Those are rally killers. You get 3
Yeah,
points
they
around.
are.
They just out of bounds on the tape line. That makes the score 16-10 in favor of Blackhawk. Now serving is number 10, Layla Funkhauser.
And into the net it goes. Point for the Wolverines. They get it back.
Yep. Anything that hits the net is not good.
Right. Rosansky now checking in for Nacera. So Caitlin Kreitzer now with the serve. Deep serve. Hit there and then hit over. And that is out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines.
Okay. Couple points here in a row. I think that's 5-2 in this section of play. It takes it, what, 16-12?
Yep, so they get within 4 now to the Wolverines. Kreitzer. Gets it up there, bounces off of the rafter, and then puts it over. Calantis now, up to Kreitzer, and to Rosansky. Nice play. Good placement for Kira. 13-16, and yes, I just looked at the coach and for gets the timeout.
It's maybe the first time that the crowd kind of gets into this one a little bit. 16-13.
It does.
And first timeout by Blackhawk.
Yeah.
So 1 timeout apiece remaining.
So don't forget, folks, Friday night, home football game against, I think, number 1-2 ranked
I think it
Union
was number
in
2.
single A. I want to think number 2 I saw for the rankings here in the Whip Eels.
And it's a little bit of a preview. My one big key to the game is do not let number 2, a.k.a. Thompson, the quarterback, scramble.
And
don't give him time.
He's quite an athlete.
He is something else.
We'll see that. We'll need to get him stopped.
And I'll give credit to Mohawk's Rona. He's a pocket passer. But I tell you what, Thompson, he can make things happen.
He can. So back to live action here. 13 serving 16. Miss Caitlin Kreitzer now. It's up and over. A little lower that time. And out of bounds it goes. A little bit of a run here for the Wolverines.
Something that they needed.
They did come within 2.
But now we just got to finish 16-14.
And it was nice to get a point after a timeout.
Absolutely.
How often do we see a timeout?
Momentum changer.
Right, sir. And into the net it goes.
So coming in is number 16, Alexis Marcon for the Cougars. Out is McGee 22, and serving will be Carly Matshirts.
There's a serve, hit by Figuerell. Rosansky makes a nice play, a good play by Noble to keep it alive. Brings it up and dumps it over. Claire Noble with the block, puts it back down. Good point there for the Wolverines. So Delaney Sturgeon now checking in for Ellie Calantis. Serving will be Chloe Bungart. Nice deep serve. We'll spin on that ball. Puts it up and out of bounds it goes. She tried that time. I didn't see the number. Was that Darno?
I thought it was Darno.
I see. When we get against the wall, somewhere where our seats are, Bunger, the serve. Puts it up there. Dumps it over and smart play. Yep.
Number 17, Carly Matshirts.
They kind of know what's in there, and the Wolverines had the bigs up there.
And like you said, Thad, when you keep striking it hard and hard and hard, sometimes you got to throw that little curveball.
Yep. Sure. Delaney, gets it over, and falls in bounds. Nice play.
That could be a momentum shifter right there.
Yeah, it could. It's now 19 serving 16. Wolverines fought back. They need to stop this run. That is out of bounds. Best way to do it. And Darno's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
So now Claire Noble will be serving. Deep serve. Out of bounds it goes. So point.
Serving will be number 8, Frederick, once again. Line drive, good serve. My goodness.
Yep, found the hole.
Yep.
Wasn't much Rosansky could do with that. There's a serve to Claire Noble. Nice save there by Calantis to keep it in play. Puts it up. There's a hit up there to Claire Noble. Dumps it over. Is Kreitzer. Nice save by Rosansky to Calantis. Got to hit it over. Delaney does. Bang!
All right.
Delaney Sturgeon. Was it Figueroa or Sturgeon? I'm not sure. But the coach for Blackhawk just fell. They're saying we're having a rotation here as Nasera comes in for Rosansky. So 18-21, the Wolverines keep it to 3. They've not gotten any closer than that. Need to as Nasera, the lefty, puts it up. Blocked by Sturgeon. And Kreitzer right there, making it happen. So now 19 serving 21. Wolverines not giving up in this second set. Ball goes too far out of bounds.
Substitution once again. Coming in is McGee, number 22. She will be serving.
Kind of a serving specialist, it appears to be, with McGee.
Yep.
Calantis to Noble. And then to Kreitzer, she gets it over the net. Puts it up. There it comes. It's time to jump a little bit there. Did Delaney in the front line. Hits it out of bounds to the Wolverines. Now 23 serving 19. Give McGee credit. She's probably had about 6 points off the serve here.
Yep.
There's Kreitzer. Nice. They got to get it over to Noble, and she does. Puts the ball up. Puts it up, and there's a hit. Going up to Sturgeon, and just didn't have the set she wanted. Calantis down to Sturgeon. She gets it over. Puts it up again. There it is. Delaney. Oh, yes. Got it. Sturgeon and Figueroa, we'll give them both credit for that one.
Good culmination so far. I give credit to that wall that Ellwood City has made with Noble, Figueroa, and
Sturgeon.
Did that one, yeah. I had to think about it for a second. It's weird saying Sturgeon, not the names. But it just, the wall's there. They're finishing it. Just got to get that one extra serve.
Calantis now.
There you go.
20 serving 23. Puts
That's
it up.
big.
And,
that's
big. There you go.
Okay.
Rosansky plays big.
Okay.
No, it's Bunger. I'm sorry.
23-21, back down to 2.
Now Calantis with that high set serve.
Another good serve. Right back to the Ellwood on offense.
Sarah puts it up for Figueroa, and
All
nice
right.
on the spike. Way to go, 22 serving 23. The Wolverines, they were down by 6 at one point.
Yep. Early 7-3, and then it ballooned a little bit, and all of a sudden, Wolverines faithful coming through, down 1.
Yes, they are. Now senior Calantis. Gets it up, over it goes.
Back on Ellwood offense.
Bunger,
there you
yes!
go.
Nice job in the front row, Miss Chloe Bunger. We got a tie game, 23-23.
And the crowd gets in a little bit. Timeout.
Needs to be taken by Blackhawk.
No matter how this set goes for Ellwood City, a big adjustment change there from that first set. Down 5 points throughout the entire time. Obviously, you want to win this, so that would be huge going into that third set.
For sure.
But nonetheless, I mean, good bounce back. And just get that momentum in the crowd a little bit, gets into it a little bit. All of a sudden, you go on a run. We're sitting here with 23s up on the scoreboard.
So coming back after the timeout.
Anytime it's tied, you want that serve just to
Yes,
get that
you do.
first
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yep. You know, you got to win by 2. Here's Galantis now with the serve. Puts it up there high. Gets it up over the net. It goes. Puts it up. There's a nice dig there by Kreitzer. Hits over by Figueroa. Puts it up. Kreitzer. Yes! With the spike. Kill, call it whatever you're supposed to. Set point here now all of a sudden for the Wolverines fighting back.
Momentum shift.
Big time. Student section getting into it.
Here we go.
Gets it over the net. Puts it up.
A little bit of a scramble. Offense for the Wolverines here.
Puts it up. Figueroa can do it. Not quite. Puts it up. Galantis now. Puts it up. Becerra up to Kreitzer. She dumps it over wisely. Not trying to do too much. Galantis all over the backcourt. Becerra. Claire Noble puts it up and over. We got a good volley going here. Dumps it. What a dig! Figueroa did everything she could, but could not keep it in bounds. Tie game 24-24. One of the longest volleys of the night, and you're doing it at set point. It's the way you like to see it.
It's the way it should be. Serving now for Blackhawk, number 2, Taylor Krebs, one of the starters for the Cougars.
Puts it out. Galantis over to Nacera. Puts it up for Figueroa. Dumps it over. Puts it up. Darno. She dumps it that time. Was ready. Now Kreitzer puts it up over. Up it comes. Galantis. Nacera. Rosansky dumps it over. Good volley once again. They're trying to catch him off guard. Plays it off the wall. 25-24.
Now officially.
I don't know what the coach told him, but he's like, just dump the ball over.
Yep.
That we've seen the Cougars do here in recent. Now we have set point, 25-24. Into the net it goes. We're tied up again, 25-25.
Oh boy. This is when you get your popcorn, you sit back and watch this one. This is going to go back and forth.
It is. Got to win by 2. Here, the junior Figueroa up to serve. Hits it hard, and nice save there by Darno. Up and over. Galantis with the save. Puts it up for Claire Noble. It gets blocked. Nacera dumps it over wisely. Now up it goes. Now back. Hits it over. There's Figueroa over there, and Kreitzer goes deep to the third row. Up again. Here's Darno. Nice block by Bunger. Nacera puts it up. Claire Noble. Hits it off the wall. Nice play. Got to get it over. And they do. This is Nacera.
My
you saw
goodness.
it coming.
Darno.
You saw it coming. Darno, that thing looked like a beach ball for her to hit.
Yep.
I don't know who set that, but it was a perfect set.
Yes, it was.
26-25.
A good rally.
A great rally.
Set point number 3 for set number 2.
Third
but the
attempt
thing is, the Wolverines just can never get that shot at the kill.
Yep.
There's the serve. Kreitzer way close to the net, and that's going to be a win for the Cougars of that set, now leading 2-0. Hard fought by both teams.
Yes.
Give both teams credit.
A little bit of
Wolverines
momentum.
were down by, I think, as much as 7.
Yep.
They clawed back into it, actually had to lead 24-23.
Yeah. And you feel a little bit better about yourself, but down 2-0, that's a hole, and you're going to have to dig it out. They're going to, if they win this, they're going to have to do the 3-set reverse sweep to get that one. We'll take a timeout here at the big gym. Ellwood City down 2-0.
Welcome back, folks, here to this volleyball matchup between the Ellwood City Wolverines and Blackhawk Cougars. Blackhawk leading 2-0, winning the first one 25-18, and a real nail biter, winning the second set 27-25. Ellwood City serving. Figueroa hits it deep, keeps it in play, and then into the net. So a point for the Wolverines to start off this contest. Figueroa now serving. Hits it deep. It's up there and hit over the net. Figueroa with the dig. It's up to Nacera, up to Claire Noble, and got blocked. She's going to try it again and just dumps it over this time. Does not go and goes out of bounds. So the Wolverines lead 2-0.
That's a good start, 2-0 so far. Build off that momentum. Yeah, you lost a set, but all momentum, I would say right now, to be honest. Wolverines are back in it. It's right there.
Figueroa. It's the ball deep. There's a hit, and a nice dig by Figueroa, puts it over, and Claire Noble
good
with
start.
The set.
3-0.
Kill. 3-0.
Man, you just wish they were about 5 minutes ago. Oh.
Right.
It's gonna bug me.
Because they're getting some sets now up there against the wall, and letting senior outside and hitter Claire Noble get some momentum. So Figueroa, she hits that ball deep. It always stays in. Dumps it over. Kreitzer to Bunger, and this time she gets in on the action, throws it over.
I tell you what, the digs and the sets for the offense for the Wolverines coming through.
Come to life
looks
here.
A lot better, a lot cleaner, and it looks like they're communicating.
Yes, it does. Figueroa with this. And that one out of bounds. So point for Blackhawk. But it's nice, Blackhawk's getting their first serve down by 3.
Yes.
One serving 4.
Get advantage for the Wolverines. Now you just got to maintain it. And you don't mind giving points back and forth. You could win the set with a 3-point lead. Yep.
You just don't want that Blackhawk get a run.
So we have a little bit of some perspiration on the court here.
They're wiping it up.
We said it was comfortable, but when the crowd gets into it, it does warm up a couple of degrees. Speaking of that, random fact, PPG, hockey arena, every time the goal is scored, they have to drop it by 5 degrees because of all the crowd noise and everything. It warms it up, so they have to drop it when there's a goal scored.
That's a fun fact we all should know.
I think we should drop the score in here
the
entire time.
Right. So, all right.
All right, 4-1, Cougars serving here.
Nice dig by Calandis. Puts it up there over to Claire Noble. She punches it
go.
down. Found the hole.
Keep it rolling.
It's at 5-1.
And for the first time, I would say tonight, it looks like Blackhawk has a little bit of confusion. And, the communication, it's kind of flipped all of a sudden.
Yep, Rosansky checked in for Nacera. Now Kreitzer with the serve. Nice serve, tongs the middle of the net, puts it up, hits it back out. Claire Noble with it. Kreitzer back over to Claire. She hits it, deep and was played. Nice hit there, and a good hard hit. That was number 8, wasn't it?
Yep, Harley Frederick once again. That's been the go-to, Darno and Frederick for the most part in that front line.
Yes.
Checking in is number 12, Adeline Chavalier. And serving will be number 17, Carly Matshirts.
Serve hit there by the libero Calantis. It's up Claire Noble and off the top of the net. Gets it over that time. Kreitzer with it. Now Kreitzer got to get it over. Had 2 people fighting for it, and out of bounds it goes. So 3 serving 5. Nice dig there by Rosansky to keep it alive. Touched over by Bungart. And hit. Off the top of the net it goes. And a nice try way up into the stands it goes.
Coming to the top row here.
So Now 4 serving 5, so that 4-0 lead slipping away for the Wolverines here. High at that time is Calantis over to Kreitzer and into the net. Oh, it was blocked. It's kept alive. Calantis now gets it over. As hit number 4 now is going to just get it over the net. Figueroa to Kreitzer, over to Claire Noble, and mistimed her jump a little bit there, and into the net it went. We have a tie game, 5-5.
That was pretty darn fast. All offense there off the serve of match shirts coming in, and 5-5 ball game.
A little deeper serve, harder serve this time, hit by Calantis. Kreitzer over to Rosansky, and
oh, no.
She said she was in the net.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Yep, point for Ellwood.
Point for Ellwood.
Whew. Because that was a good hit, good contact.
It was. I think it was Blackhawk that touched it.
Yeah, they went into the net there a little bit.
So Bunger now serving. Delaney Sturgeon checks in for Calantis. Up over, so up and hit over the net. Bunger with the hit. Over to Kreitzer, over to Claire Noble. Hits it deep this time. Played there nicely. Puts it up and, found the spot.
Good strike there. That falls, makes Delaney tied once again, 6-6. Who was that? Was it 12 or was that 17?
Not sure, but.
Number 12, yeah, that was a good hit there by Chevalier, getting that point for the Cougars. Serving now is Darno.
Hit there by Noble, puts it up, and Delaney just catches it over, puts it up, and up for the block, and hits it way out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. Now leading 7-6. Figueroa, the junior, serving.
Claire Noble serving.
Oh, Claire Noble, I'm sorry. That's a nice dig, and out of bounds it goes. You heard the out, even with our headphones on.
Nice little 2-point swing there, and puts the Wolverines in front again. Playing in front is what we want.
Right. And now Noble serving. Just over the top of the net. Great serve. We'll call that an ace.
We want to be in front, and we want Claire Noble serving.
Yes, we do. Routed off 3 points here with Claire serving. 1 via the ace. Puts it up, and nice save there. Oh, inbounds. Is on the line.
Very close. All it has to do is hit that white line.
I was saying, actually, our officials were competing opinions.
We had two different things going on there. So now, number 20 checking in, Ava Lucarelli for Claire Noble. Hitting 9-7. 7 serving 9 now.
Serving will be Frederick for the Cougars.
Into the net it goes, so a point for the Wolverines now. 10 serving 7. Got some rotations going on here. Chloe Bungar checking in for Delaney Sturgeon. Erzansky for Nacera.
Nope. Rotation issue again.
Yep. No.
And it hurt. They heard a whistle and they thought it was in play, and it's not.
Right.
It's a rotation issue once again. Oh, boy. These are the things you need to work out. We were talking about that. This is a summer thing here, for sure.
Right.
You cannot have substitution issues because right now you got a 3-point lead indirectly.
And you lose the serve.
Yeah. Not good. I have a feeling there's going to be something talked about tomorrow with Coach Trudy.
Right.
And they're still talking
conversing.
About it. Yeah. right, so we got it figured out. 10-8 now. 3 points given away by the Wolverines.
Sarah now puts it up, and Delaney, out of bounds it went. Nine serving 10. Lefty.
And she went over that line, I believe. Or no, they're going to say another rotation issue.
For the
My
Wolverines.
goodness. My goodness. Now we just got to refocus here, and we can't let that linger. We got to move on. 10 all. Things not looking too hot right now.
Figure out gets it over. Darno up over and dumps it up. The Kurtz are with it. Sarah just dumps it over. Out of bounds it goes.
And just like that, Thad, that's like a 4 or 5 point swing.
Yep. And two of them
and
were.
I was going to say, you only hit 2 of them. That just puts a bitter taste in the back of your mouth right now. So serving 11-10 in favor of the Cougars, 12 Chevalier.
So Lucarelli gets it. It's up now. Figueroa. Figueroa made a dive and was unable to go. (12-10) here. It's just the Wolverines right now are just out of sorts.
Yeah. You almost need a timeout just to regroup. 12-10.
Puts it up now. Delaney puts it down, and she gets the kill for that one.
So we stopped the bleeding. Now we got to get some offense.
So now Elsie Sturgeon checking in for Emma Figueroa. Delaney Sturgeon came out, and Chloe Bungar came back in. Galantis with the serve, and a great one, an ace. Makes the score tied again, 12-12. Galantis now serving in a tie game. Puts it down, puts it up, and into the wall it goes. Going to be a point for the Wolverines. So Wolverines find themselves in the lead once again. Galantis with the jump serve. Darno hits it up there, and nice dig by Galantis. Over to Nasera. Elsie Sturgeon puts it up and over. Is Elsie getting the score 14-12. Galantis now about a 3-0 run here for Ellie. Hits the ball deep. Up it goes. Oh, nice block by Bunger. Way to go, Chloe. Another point for the Wolverines. Now getting that 3-point lead back.
Huge. Just maintain it. No more mistakes, please. 15-12.
Oh,
it dropped in.
Did it really?
Yes, it did.
Count it. 5 points, and the Cougars are going to need a timeout.
All right, we'll take a timeout with them. 16-12, Ellwood City.
Welcome back, folks. Wolverines serving, leading 16-12. Down 2 sets to 0, though, however. Galantis on a nice run here of about 5 serving points. Puts it up, and that time well played by the Cougars as number 4, Marazzi.
You said it, Thad.
They were saying Wolverine point, though.
No.
Oh,
Yep. You said it, Thad.
They
Out of
both
timeouts.
indicated Wolverine point.
Out of
There's a
timeouts.
serve.
Make the difference.
Elsie Sturgeon. Galantis saves it. Nacera can get it over, and Lucarelli, gets it over. Nice save there by Ava. A nice dig. Puts it up. Gilbert's bunker. Nice playing by the Wolverines. Way back out of bounds and kept it alive. Galantis puts it up for Bunger, and it's blocked. Kreitzer gets it. Nacera back to Kreitzer. Hits the net, but it goes on Blackhawk's side. Third hit, and down it goes. Great volley there by both teams, doing what they could to keep it alive, and Blackhawk prevails to get the point. Now 14 serving 16. High arching, Elsie Sturgeon. Nacera just dumps it over. And Galantis does what she can do. Nacera gets it. Kreitzer, it's the top of the net, and over the wall it goes for a point for the Wolverines. Now 17 serving 14 as Ava Lucarelli will check out, and senior Claire Noble will check back in. Elsie Sturgeon will be doing the serving. Nice. And now to bounce it goes. We call that an ace where I come from.
I was going to say that's a little bit of a dark horse here. Elsie serving wise, she's got that line drive, and it catches people off guard because you're either stuck with a set or hitting it upright.
Right. A little more arch to it this time. Up it goes, and Bunger tried to get it over. It's it over. Oh, nice save there by Blackhawk. It's up for Claire Noble, and down it goes. 19-14 in favor of our Wolverines. Elsie Sturgeon now rattled off 2 points. High arching serve this time. Puts it up and found the seam was number 2, Krebs, for the point for Blackhawk. So checked out was Libero, Krebs, and other player checked in there.
Yep, serving will be number 10, Layla Funkhauser for the Cougars.
Just gets it over the net. Kreitzer gets it, and too many hits. Had the right idea. 16-19. And it's going to be out of bounds, so point for the Wolverines now, 20-16. Brzezinski will be checking in for Nacera. Kreitzer with the serve. Puts it up, and a nice block there by Bunger, keeps it alive. Claire Nobles kills it. There you go. It's 21-16.
Student section loving that hit.
When you get the set where you need
Absolutely.
it to be, the good things happen.
All of a sudden, it feels good to be on the other side of the 5-point lead.
Another timeout
All
taken
right.
in their final one of this set for Blackhawk. Up 21-16. Hey, folks, you see we run some ads here on all of our broadcasts during timeouts and what have you. If you're a business and would like to be featured in that timeout section before and after games, during games, all as Brad and we ask is make a donation to your favorite booster organization. And we don't care if it's cheer, band, choir, football, volleyball, wrestling, whatever it might be, and you make the check out to them. Brad and I do not handle any money. Make the check out to that booster organization, and then you get one of the 3 of us your logo.
We'll help
have
deliver it,
featured.
but we don't do anything with the money.
We'll help deliver it. Just put in the memo the business, and we can get your ads on our streams that went over 300,000 views last week. So it will get seen. Kreitzer with the serve. Up it goes. And Bunger went up to block it, had the right idea, but it came down on her side of the wall.
You're right, Thad. 300,000 views on a channel that was started 6 years ago, but the past 3 or 4 years is where it's all at.
Yep, and
it's amazing. Did not expect that at all.
Certainly do appreciate all of our viewers supporting Ellwood City sports. Kreitzer just dumps it over and wisely does so. 22-17, Wolverines 3 points away. Now Delaney Sturgeon going to check in. For Calantis. Here's Bunger. She's done a good job serving tonight. Return, puts it up, and nice save there. Delaney gets it over, dumps it over, puts it up, and Rosansky gets it over the net. Nice volley here. A little too far, and we're going to get 4 hits. That's a point for the Wolverines. Now leading 23-17. Bunger with the serve. Gets it over the net, puts it up, and dumps it. There it is to Figuerell. Up to Delaney, off the top of the net, but stays in play. Puts it up, and there's Kreitzer now. Gets it up to Delaney. Oh! She wants that one back. So,
but at the same time, that's why you play with a 5-point lead. You can
right.
make a mistake, but once. Let's move on. 2 points, just 2 points. You can win 1 point
18
defensively.
Serving, 23.
Yep.
Darno serving. It's there, Calantis. Over to Kreitzer. Now Claire Noble. Oh, into the net.
Again, still some
19
wiggle room.
Serving, 23. Exactly.
Gotta finish it here, though.
Yes,
Defense to stop.
Yes, you do. Student section all in. Oh! An ace at a very good time if you're a Blackhawk Cougar fan.
Again, gotta get a defensive stop.
Yes, you do. Oh, to the ground it goes. 2 aces in a row. And yes, a timeout taken here by Ellwood City.
We'll take a timeout with them. 23-21. Ellwood with the lead.
Welcome back, folks. Nail biter here in set 3. Wolverines leading 23-21. However, Blackhawk with the serve. If they're put up there, it was it. Oh, they said a carry. Oh. (22) serving 23. Got to win by 2. Noble. Up over. Delaney gets it over the net. Good hustle. Got to get back on defense, though, guys. Oh! Delaney had to block, but kept alive. Elsie Sturgeon. Up to Kreitzer. To Delaney. Oh, yeah! She makes the play happen. 24-22. Thought she was going to go for the spike, but she dumped it all the way. She had about 6 inches to play with inside
and
that white line.
Everybody's breath just...
I know. You
man.
felt the oxygen leave the room. Set point for the Wolverines. Up 24-22. Claire Noble puts it up. Hits it deep. Back it goes. Up and out of bounds it goes. There's a win for the Wolverines. Their first set win of the year. They win that set 25-22. So Wolverines could have won that. They made it dramatic.
We thank you for the views. We'll take a timeout with them. Coming back, folks. Fourth set coming up. Ellwood City down just one.
Welcome back, folks, in this non-section matchup of the Ellwood City Wolverines and Blackhawk Cougars. Cougars leading us 2-1 as we start this fourth set. Blackhawk serving.
Krebs with the serve. Back row here.
Oh,
boy. Got to have your eyes on a swivel.
yes, you do. So that's going to be a score for Blackhawk, 1-0.
If that was me with my blue shirt, I probably would have hit it.
Oh, what a set. Puts it up now. Kreitzer tries to get it over, and
It
inbounds it goes. It's now 1-1. Figueroa now serving for Ellwood City. Serve, and that's going to be an ace as she hits it out of bounds. 2-1 Wolverines. Wolverines lost the first two sets, 25-18 and 27-15. Held on to win the third set, 25-22. Now Figueroa. Hit Darno back over, and nice hit by Figueroa. Puts it up to Nacera, up to Claire Noble, and got blocked. And down it goes to the ground on the Cougar side. Another point for the Wolverines.
And just like the previous set, Starting with a 2-point lead. Keep it going. Good
Deep
serve.
serve that time. Puts it up, makes it to the rafters, and
Out of bounds. Oh, that was out.
Our fans
So-
from Blackhawk do not agree.
Yeah.
so
No, it's a tall task to ask two individuals who are on a team to actually do the lines. I've never
Right.
liked that, but we'll leave that one alone.
Yep, 4-1. Another deep serve up to the rafters it goes and hits the ceiling. Calls down so much quicker when that happens. Now 5 serving 1. Nice figure out. That ball a little too hard there. Goes out of bounds. Point for the Cougars. Now 2 serving 5. Deep serve, out of bounds it goes. Point Ellwood City. Now Lucera checking out and Rosansky coming back in. Kreitzer with the serve. In the middle, she hits it, puts it up, and Darno gets it over to Kalanis. Kreitzer to Noble, and not able to make the connection she had hoped for. Now 3 serving 6, point for Blackhawk. Darno with the serve. Calantis, the libero, puts it up there. There's Claire Noble, and tried to block it, was number 8 for the Cougars, and it was off her fingertips, out of bounds it goes, point for the Wolverines. Delaney Sturgeon checking in.
I like the rallies, but these quick points, the quick points for the Wolverines, I'm liking it right now.
Right. Bungar served very well tonight. Goes deep that time. Gets the ball up. Kreitzer with a nice set. Puts it up, and Delaney gets it over, hits the roof, and man, it don't take much of a hit on them rafters.
No,
and it changes the direction of that ball. Gravity takes over.
We thank the baseball team for having a netting system in the rafters.
Right.
Thank you very much.
8-3, the Wolverines leading by 5. Here's Chloe Bunger. Nice serve. Up and into the wall it goes for the Cougars. Now Wolverines 9-3, their largest lead in any set of the night.
And I like this pace. The quicker it is, it seems like, nice serves, but the quicker it goes, just seems like it's favoring Ellwood right now.
Right. So Bunger and keeps it in bounce. Ball goes back to the back row, puts it up. Figueroa up to Kreitzer. To Claire Noble, hits it hard, but nice save there. Blackhawk defense doing well on that one. Figueroa up into the rafters. Kreitzer now over to Rosansky, and sadly into the net. So point for the Cougars.
I'd like to add to that point, it seems like these rallies, good rallies by both teams, just seems like it's favored Blackhawk. So quick points, Ellwood, rallies, Blackhawk.
Now the key for the Ellwood is not to let Blackhawk get that rally.
Right.
4 serving 9. Claire Noble up to Kreitzer, to Rosansky. Puts it up, and into the net it goes.
Yep, unfortunately, a miss hit there by 10, Funkhauser. 10-4.
So now Noble will be serving. Nice deep serve, puts it up, and Delaney Sturgeon, tried to get over the nice block on the other side.
And I think they're going to say,
Oh,
okay, wow.
Ellwood got the call.
Yeah, you cannot reach over the net. You have to go straight up, and she reached over the net, and that's a point. It's now 11-4.
Yes, it is. Now Noble with the serve. Deep serve, good serve. Makes it hard to hit, not give them much opportunity to set things up. To Kreitzer, to Delaney.
Ooh,
Got a little reach. Got it over there. Puts it up. There's Claire Noble to Kreitzer. Now Figueroa gets it safely over the net. Gonna set her up. There's number 10, Calantis. Nice dump over by Kreitzer. Doesn't go. A nice misdirection by Delaney. Yes! That was a team thing there. You could say everybody did what they needed to do to earn that point. Now Wolverines up 12-4. Blackhawks going to need a timeout. Yes, they are. They're going to take that timeout. Wolverines up 12-4. Certainly their best set of the series here so far.
So we do have an update for girls tennis. Ellwood had to travel to Beaver, and there's no other way to put it. Beaver's just a powerhouse on tennis. The girls did drop the set. We don't have an actual number score, but the girls tennis did lose at Beaver. But it's kind of hard to start the season off at or away from your own home court back-to-back nights. But we'll be covering girls tennis here coming soon. They'll be turning around, coming back to the Ewing Park tennis courts here throughout the week. So 12-4 here, Thad, and Ellwood fans are just still not 100% sold because they're kind of thinking about that second set.
Right.
But at the same time, 12-4, you
right.
get through the
It's a
set.
nice spot to be.
It's opened up.
Serving first in the fifth set, but we got to take care of business here in the fourth set. As Claire Noble, little difference. Puts it up there and over the net it goes. Oh, it goes reverse. Nice try there. Ball goes backwards out of play. Point for the Cougars now 5-12. Ava Lucarelli checking in for Claire Noble.
And number 22, Emma McGee, will be checking in. And she will be serving for Blackhawk, who's down 12-5. Looking to get back into this one.
McGee has been effective.
Yes.
It's that deep serve over to Kalanis. A nice hustle and got to get it over. And Delaney tried her best, but unable to get it where it needed to go. So point 6-12. Wolverines still doubled up the Cougars here in this fourth set. Hit there by, puts it up, and Delaney dumps it over with the left hand. It goes and, tried for the block and hit with authority by number 10, Funkhauser. This is the run you didn't want to see happen. A 2-0 run here right now. 3-0 run.
Yep, just got to limit the damage.
Just gets it over the net.
Oh, my.
Figueroa gut blocks. Nice save there. Magoo got to get it over the fourth hit, and into the net it goes. So point for the Wolverines now, up 13-7.
So again, you give up a couple points, but 6-point lead, comfortable. Right. Just keep on going.
Right. Nacera in now for Rosansky.
Just seems like Ellwood City has a little bit of a prep in their step all of a sudden this,
yes, they do.
This set.
Up and Delaney puts it down.
There's your prep in the step right there.
Yep.
Oh no.
Over the net.
Oh no. Oh.
Over the net. They're calling her tight tonight.
Yep.
So,
it's the right call, unfortunately.
It is. But I'm not
slide.
defending my daughter, but boy, it's very inviting to sit there and see it. She tried to get even on one shot. Bang!
Oh
my! It's sometimes good to play angry. So
do not give her a Snicker bar when she gets home. Keep it that way.
No. So
you called that perfect. Bang! Oh, I mean, that was.
But okay, Delaney Sturgeon checks out. Chloe Bungard checks back in. Calantis now doing the serving, the senior. And he hits it, puts it up, and down it goes. Right back at you. Darno. You really don't even need to see who hit it.
No,
when you see
you
the
kind of
ball,
have an idea.
When you see the ball hit the ground on the other side. So
they got lucky there with that substitution.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
okay as long as you don't set.
Oh, into the net.
Well, maybe.
So a point for the Wolverines.
Yeah, it worked out in our favor in the end.
15-9. Figueroa now serving.
I think the first time in a while we've seen a little bit of frustration on that bench.
Yes, we
for
do.
Blackhawk.
Claire Noble checking in for the sophomore Ava Lucarelli. The freshman, yes. Oh, just on and outside the line.
Good serve, just outside, like you said. It's
So,
close.
It was, but
Things starting to tighten
we're
up.
not playing horseshoes. So 10 serving 15.
And Billy Madison's not here either.
Okay.
So
So McGee checks out. There's a serve and hit by Figueroa. Nacera gets it over to Claire Noble. Gets it over the net into the bench area. So 16-10, got another substitution coming in as Rosansky checks in for Nacera.
one night we may have to track the total or the number of substitutions in
Good luck with
a
that.
volleyball match.
Kreitzer now. Oh,
Oh, that drop in.
that
Yes,
dropped
it did.
in bounce.
It was close. It hit that white
Very
tape line.
close.
17-10.
Kreitzer now.
Let's do that again.
He's hit over, puts it up. Darno got the block.
wow.
Oh, they said over. There, got it. Claire Noble got caught with the hands over the net.
I'll tell you what, though, that was the first time that we didn't see Darno attack it there. That surprised me. Nonetheless,
So now,
point for
Darno,
Blackhawk.
11-17. Galantis just hits it over. Oh, and a nice diving effort, but falls to the ground on the Wolverines side. Wolverines lead cut till 5. 12 serving 17.
Talk about a way to kick off your season. Woo.
Right.
Back and forth action.
There's it. Galantis to Kreitzer. Over to Rosansky. She gets it over. Puts it up. Oh, you got to watch going over the net. They didn't get caught for it, but
Like you
point
said,
goes to Ellwood City.
it's a fine line at that net.
Yes, it is. So Delaney Sturgeon checking in now for Calandis. Defensive purposes. Bungar now. Nice deep serve. Puts it up. Oh, that's
They're going to say it was out.
no, they're saying it was in.
No, out. So
Yeah, they're
Wolverine
saying
point.
out. Yep. So Wolverine got the point
Oh,
there.
right. I
Yep.
see. I got you now. Bunger and just kept it in bounce was the hit. Up and over. Oh, Kreitzer now back to Noble. Just puts it down. Get it. 20-12.
I don't
in
know,
favor of our
Thad.
Wolverines.
Cancel that 9:30 mark. I don't know.
So
Looking pretty good so far. Got to finish, though.
yes, they do. The key to this game was they got out to a 4-0 lead.
Yep.
That they had not done in the other ones. Gets it up now. Darnell. Oh, blocked by Delaney Sturgeon. Oh, they gave her. I was half afraid to look at the official. So 21-12. She's like afraid to look at the official. I mean, her and Claire Noble did not look over there at all. There's Bunger. Oh, just a nice
Good serve.
Puts it up, hits it all the way back.
Thad, I tell you what, the Ellwood serving has been on par tonight.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. But they're mixing it up.
Yes.
Bunger's been line driving and
Each
little
one
pop.
has their own personality, their own character, and they
Right.
have their own little serve.
Right. 22 serving 12. That one just pops it right down the middle. Puts it up. Up. Nice dig there by Kreitzer. Up goes then Delaney. Oh! Mistimed her jump. So 22-13. They got to recognize when it's not there, don't try to make something that's not there.
All right, serving for the Cougars will be number 8,
Real
Harley
close
Frederick.
to a substitution error
Yep.
for Cougars.
Yep, no
There's
substitution errors.
Galantis. It's up. Rosansky now gets it over the net.
And they went outside the post.
Outside the post. She did everything
Darn it.
she could.
Yep.
And be about impossible
You need
from that angle.
a golf club maybe to slice or draw it. That's
Yes.
it. There's not many options.
So 14 serving 22 now. Kalanis. Oh, she tried to dig. And that serve, just not much she could do with it. 15 now, serving 22.
And we were here before.
I know.
Just got to finish.
Volley pop this time. Noble to Kreitzer. Back to Noble. Bang! Count it! You heard it, you felt it, you saw it hit the ground. 23 to 15. Noble now will be serving. There's serve. And nice try, but did not go. Set point, and I tell you what, Coach Ricciuti has got to be pretty happy. You're down 2-0, and now you're sitting here at set point.
I'm happy. You're
to
happy.
Take this into the 5th set.
All the momentum.
Got to get her done. Oh, off the top of the net, does not go.
That's why you get an 8-point lead for things like that.
Got a sub coming in here as Lucarelli will check in for Claire Noble.
And McGee coming in for the Cougars as well.
Yep. So
she can serve it.
Yep.
We've seen her do it.
And she's won most of the points when she does serve.
Yes, she does. Hit there by Lucarelli. Got to get it over, and Delaney Sturgeon does. Up it goes. In the trap. Oh, nice dig by, who was that? Kreitzer, but it goes out of bounds.
That was, I think, number 4. I think that was Addie Marazzi. Oh, my. Okay. They first initially gave the point to Ellwood. They just changed it. So point Cougars.
Right.
A little misconfusion there between the
I don't understand that.
Being officials.
Yeah. Here we go. McGee serving.
Out of bounds it goes. That's the game, the set for the Wolverines. They take the second one, 25-17, folks. We got a 5th set to play.
We do. Folks, stay with us. 5th set coming up in 3 minutes. Tied at 2.
You played a 15, right?
Yes.
welcome back, folks. What a volleyball match we've got to witness here tonight. The season opener as the Blackhawk Cougars have traveled up here to Ellwood City to take on our Lady Wolverines. And Wolverines started off down 2-0, losing 25-18 and 27-25. And that 27-25 really hurts right now because it's like you were in it, you're up 24-23. Give Blackhawk credit, they battled back. And then the Wolverines not giving up. Won the third set 25-22. And
everything now in this fifth set's in your favor. You have the momentum. You held Blackhawk to, 17 points?
You did. You did.
Just have to finish.
Fifth set rules, you got played to 15. You do have to still win by 2. And Blackhawk will be serving first. The key for the Wolverines, we saw it in the first 2 sets, in the third and fourth, not to get down 3-4 points. First set. Up to Kalanis. Nacera. Back to Kalanis. And, into the net it goes. Trying to hit that ball a little too far from the back row. 1-0. Kalanis to Nacera. Over to Noble. And nice hit there by Claire. Puts it over. And McGee to Nacera for Ellwood City. Claire Noble. Got to get it over. And she does. Figueroa. Up it goes. And it falls out of bounds right in front of the official over there. It's a little deceiving because the inbounds line, the end of the net or the post are out of bounds. So Figueroa now. 1 serving 1. Nice serve. Gets it up, puts it up and over. You
Don't
saw
have to
it
look.
coming.
Yep.
Nope. Darno. That ball leaves her wrist. Fast.
That was
Wait
our
a second.
point.
They gave us a point. Must have been in the net.
Wow.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
I missed it
I didn't
too.
see what it was. I just saw Coach
Pointing
Judy.
to the left. Yeah.
Yes. Figueroa. Serving again. Puts it up. Setting up. Crossing. A nice dig there by Figueroa, but unable to control it. Its destination into the stands. Now, 2 serving 2.
Coming in is number 12, Adeline Chevalier. And serving will be number 17, Carly Matshirts.
She's made some points tonight, too, for the Cougars. Figueroa up to Nacera. Over to Claire Noble. Falls back inbounds. Who got the block on that?
Yep, I think that combination on that far side between...
I think number 12 was in there.
Yeah, I think it was 12.
And Darnell.
Chevalier and Darno on that far side.
And just gets over the net. What a serve. Just falls to no man's land. She just floated it up there. At first, I really didn't think it was going to make it over the net. 4 serving 2. She tries that again. Kreitzer. They've got to move up.
Yep.
She's done it 2 times in a row now. When you only play to 15, you can't give points away like that. This time she goes deeper. Nacera up to Claire Noble. Down it goes.
That was right in her nose.
Yeah, right on the nose.
Yeah.
She's out moving around. Gives the thumbs up to the
goodness.
official. But that was off.
Oh, my.
And the coach is going to take.
Brzezinski coming in for Nacera.
Yes. And on the Blackhawk side, number 12's checking out. But that was, took one right to the face.
Yep. Coming in is 16, Alexis Markham.
Wow. So now Kreitzer, 3, serving 5. Wolverines don't want to get down very much. Puts it up. There's Brzezinski up to Kreitzer. Now Bunger puts it down, but nice play there. Dig. Back goes. Out of bounds it goes. That's a point for the Wolverines. It's 4 serving 5. There's Caitlin Kreitzer, who's a kicker on. We have a lot of multi-sports athletes out here. Caitlin on the basketball team. On the football team is the kicker. Just gets it over there. What a set. Call that an ace. 5 serving 5.
The only way it should be, 5-5. My goodness.
So now Kreitzer wanting to give the Wolverines a lead. Pop serve, puts it up. Don't get over the net, girls. Puts it up, and down it goes. Point for Cougars. Darno. The whole Cougars team knows that they want to get her the ball and get her a set.
It's almost
she'll
automatic.
make you pay.
Yep, almost automatic.
6 serving 5. Figueroa over to Kreitzer. Up to Claire Noble. Down it goes. Count it with the kill. 6 serving 6 now. Delaney Sturgeon checking in for Calantis. Now Bunger with the serve. She's served quite well tonight in the first 4 sets. It's up and over. Darno. It's it over. They got to get it over. And a block by the duo of Sturgeon and Noble. They're effective when they're together up on a line like that.
Absolutely.
7-6. Wouldn't you love to see the Wolverines get a run here? Bunger puts it down. Dumps it this time. Nice take by Figueroa. Over the net. It goes to Noble. What a play. Heads up, using your head, Claire Noble. I mean, there's the chess match of these two teams right now. Timeout for Blackhawk. He needs it. Wolverines up 8-6. But both teams, Brad. You got to give them both credit because you want to go for that second hit, just dumping it over, trying to catch the other team off guard, and it's worked effectively for both teams. Just trying to get it figured out.
I tell you what, my goodness, we appreciate the views, but what a way to kick off a season. A 1-point football game.
Yes.
In the following week, we're now in a 2-point 5th set. My goodness, what a start.
Of the volleyball match.
What a start.
Got
Elwood
soccer
City
tomorrow
Sports.
night. Don't forget, head over to that beautiful field that we have here in Ellwood City. That'll be the first soccer match ever. Historic moment you don't want to miss. Be there. Do we know what time it starts yet?
6:30.
6:30. Better come at 6:15 because the good seats will be taken quick. Bunger with the serve. Puts it up. Placement. Down it goes. And so now libero Calantis checks back in for Bunger. So 7-8. Back and forth action. Write that down. It's another time a timeout and change things. Here's the serve. High serve. Taken by Calantis. Set up Delaney. Off the back of the net. Dang it! Had the right idea, but did not. As Bill Hillgrove would say, she tried writing a poem that did not rhyme. 8-8. Nice dig. Puts it up and, out of bounds it goes. 9 serving 8. Got to regroup. You're only playing to 15 on this match.
Good serving here by Frederick. Couple points in a row.
Calantis. Had the wrong idea there.
I would
Kreitzer wanted to go to Noble.
A timeout, maybe to regroup, just end the...
I think after this one, if you don't get it, you got to call a timeout.
We'll call it the fat effect.
Yep. 10 serving 8. Figueroa. Out to Kreitzer. Up to Delaney. Down it goes. Get the point there. That's what you needed, the set you needed. Yep. And you had the people in there that you wanted to have it done. Claire's been serving great tonight. 9 serving 10. Puts it up. It goes to the wall. Count it. 10. Claire now. The senior on the team. Nice serve, and call that an ace. 11-10, and we see the emotion from Claire. Claire, she's lettered in basketball and volleyball from 9th grade on.
And you should see her mom in the top left corner.
Yeah,
she's got her hands covered over her eyes.
Puts it up and blow it down by Sturgeon. Yes. 12-10. The Wolverines 3 points away. down 2-0, fighting back here, and a timeout taken. Their final timeout, Blackhawk, right, Dakota?
Yep. Yes.
So, in this timeout, winding this night down, and you said it right, Brad. 1 point football game. Won it with basically a minute 23 remaining. You got this going on here tonight. They're 12 to 10.
We talked about Lawrence County Sports Network. They've had games up the
Just
walls
great
here that have been
games.
close.
And
What a start.
And you know, the seasons are early. We are going to see blowouts.
Right.
It's going to
It's
happen.
going to happen.
If we're watching our games, other games, it happens. It's high school sports. But it's kind of nice when you see non-section games that are not blowouts. So very often you sometimes get those, I'll call them second-tier non-section games. Yeah, you got Central Valley playing Aliquippa. You got the big dogs, 3A, 4A, 6A, 5A. But anyway, 12 to serving 10. Claire Noble after the timeout. Let's make it happen. It's there in the middle. Puts it up. Tries to go up over. And does not go. Can't hit it 4 times. It's 13 to 10. This is the Wolverines. Claire Noble, the senior. She's been in tough situations before. Up it goes. Close to the wall. Touched over by Delaney.
I wondered. It would have been
Said she
fine, but it hit the net, came back to her. You can't double touch it.
It is, I believe, the right call. Delaney just trying to make a play.
So darn close.
Yes, it was. So Claire Noble now checking out with Ava Lucarelli coming in. So
McGee
serving now,
serving.
McGee. She served well.
Yep. 2-point lead.
Lucarelli over to Kreitzer. Delaney. Oh, darn it! Oh, out of bounds it goes. 12 serving 13. She did not get the elevation she needed. Got to win by 2. McGee to Lucarelli. Up to Kreitzer. There's, yes! Figueroa with it! Not set point, Brad. This is, what do they call that? Match point?
Match point.
Set and match point.
Set and match
whole
point.
works.
14 to 12. Checking in is, checking out was Rosancy. Coming in is Lena Nacera, the senior. Wow, Brad, leading 14 to 12.
Oh, we're up on our feet.
Nacera,
Got to stand for this
the
one.
lefty, puts it up. Puts it up there. Puts it up. McGee with it. Puts it up. Delaney. Oh, no! It's an out of bounds. Darn it!
All it takes is 2, though. They're up by 1.
That is my daughter. I'm her biggest fan, but also her biggest critic.
Defensive play here. Serving is number 4, Addie Marazzi. Good set here by the Wolverines. Figueroa gets it up and over.
Puts it up, dumps it back. Nice play by Nacera. Oh, Delaney gets it over by Kreitzer. Puts it up. Oh, Darno. Oh, not to her. Blocked. Yeah.
Oh, man. They're going to say
Double hit.
something.
Net play.
Net
by
play.
Figueroa.
And we're tied
Tied at
once
14.
again. Oh, boy.
Remember, you got to win by 2. Out of
That's
bounds it goes.
out. Okay.
We got it. Okay, 15 to 14. Let's send it home. We got the
finish it
person
off.
we want in there. We got our senior, Ellie Calantis. Bungard checking in for Sturgeon. Just take us home, Ellie.
Good serve.
Oh, on the mark.
So close.
Out of bounds.
so
Tie
close.
once again. 15
Tied
all.
15-15.
You can't make this stuff up. Oh, man. 15 all. Serving will be the libero, number 2, Taylor Krebs for the Cougars.
High. Figure out. Oh, down it goes. Darno. Now, 16 to 15. Set match point in favor of the Cougars.
Krebs will be serving once
Got a
again.
timeout.
I like
Wolverines.
that. It's a good timeout. Just make sure everybody gets some time to reset, figure out your positions on the court defensively. Give credit to the Wolverines. Only the second time that the Blackhawk Cougars have led in this set early, and now the only problem is it is match point.
It is match point. So here we go. After the Ellwood City Wolverine timeout, they do have one remaining. Blackhawk has 0, but I don't think it's going to matter. 16 serving 15. Nice hit by Lucarelli to save it. Up it goes. Darno, and puts an exclamation point.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's the question?
They're asking whether or not it went on the outside or the inside of the post. Because if it went on the outside, it would be a point for Blackhawk.
It is a point for Ellwood City. 16-16. Okay, Claire Noble checking back in for Lucarelli. 16-16. We got Figueroa serving. She's done well tonight. Figueroa gets it up there, puts it up. It's in the rafters. Nice dig by Figueroa. Over to the center to Claire Noble. Oh, she's blocked. And a point. Give them credit. Give Blackhawk credit for making that block. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you about something. The call, the official here, and I'm not being critical of officials, she's standing right in front of it. She don't need to put it on an Ellwood player.
Right. Well, that's nothing against anybody. That's just Whippeal not having officials on the end line. That's tough. It's tough.
Set match point once again. Puts it up there. And Sarah puts it up for Claire Noble. This time gets it over, but it tipped and blocked. Up it goes. Gets it and inbounds. That's your game, folks. Wow. That's a tough loss. Blackhawk wins the fifth and final set, 18-16, to take the match, 3-2. It's a really tough loss for the Wolverines because you're down 2-0. Yeah. You battle back.
It's one of those
2-2.
It's one of those ones where you feel good bouncing back, but at the same time, it's that bittersweet taste going home, knowing that as much as of a comeback you made, you still
so
lost.
Close.
Yeah,
you were so close.
But in the end, it is an on-section game. No damage to playoffs.
It's damage. It's a loss, man. You put way too much emphasis on that.
Listen.
You play a game to win a game.
You know when it could be completely damaged? When we start talking about BCS rankings in high school level.
So with that, folks, check back with us here tomorrow night for the soccer match. Who are they playing?
Mohawk. They're starting off
the
with
Warriors
Mohawk.
of Mohawk. So be there at the stadium, 6:30. If you're not, check yourself into ecwolverines.com. This game will be rebroadcast sometime tonight, Brad.
What's that?
It's
out there now.
Okay, it's out there now. You want to rewatch this game? You are good to go.
Yep.
So with that, on behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall, producer, the man with the plan, got it all, Brad Windhorst, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.